Sam, and welcome to the Sam Surprise Slay the Spire Saturday stream, or SSSTSSS for short. Surprise Slay the Spire Saturday stream. Oh, great! I'm getting SSSTSSS for short. Surprise! I just have to. I had my stream open in my browser, and so it was about to cause double audio for a second. But yeah, I can just like look at views in the chat and stuff on my phone. I believe I want to get used to using the Twitch app, which in the past I haven't really done. But yes. I am live. I'm playing Slay the Spire on this beautiful Saturday afternoon, and I have a friend with me. Hello, Naho. Welcome to the stream. You're not Naho is not the one in the chat with me. Actually, that's my friend Jeremy, and Naho just said something in chat. No, actually, I can stream Super Mario 35. I don't know why you think I can't. But like, yeah, that's not what I'm playing. I'm actually kind of disappointed with Super Mario 35 because you cannot create like a room with a custom code to like invite friends to play with you. You literally can only play against random strangers, and that's really disappointing because I had like a group of friends, like a bunch of people that we like to play Tetris 99 and use that feature. And then in Super Mario 35, you can't play it like with friends like that, and it really sucks, and I'm disappointed, and it's like turned me off from the game. But maybe I'll play it though. Yeah, I can stream Switch stuff. I was just explaining before the stream that in order for my TV and my capture card to be in harmony streaming Switch stuff, I actually have to turn the resolution down to 720p, or else my TV signal will like flicker in and out, and it's not really playable, and that kind of sucks. But anyway, yes, all right, cool, yeah. So I have my phone here acting as my little stream helper, like to look at chat and how many viewers I have and stuff. So that's cool. I'm still like a little bit new to like streaming regularly and stuff. But anyway, why would they put that feature in the game shuts down in April? Why wouldn't they put that feature in? I mean, it's just a simple thing where like you create like your own room to play in, and there's a code that anybody can type in at the same time as you when you join the room and play the game. Like, it seems like a really simple thing. I don't know why they put it. It's in Tetris 99, so like, why isn't it in Mario 35? I don't know. And for that matter, I think it's really stupid that the game's shutting down in April. Like, why would they shut it down? All right. Anyway. But I'm not here to talk about Mario 35. I'm here to talk about Slay the Spire, because I'm going to play Slay the Spire. All right, so I guess I'll start by like trying to decide what to do. Now, Jeremy, so you, Mr. Sir, who is on voice chat with me, you said you haven't played Slay the Spire for a while. So how long is a while? Have you been able to play as Watcher very much? Like, how much is a while?
So first off, my first question for you is, am I supposed to be able to see your screen? Are you screen sharing through Discord, or am I supposed to be paying attention through Twitch, or? I think paying attention to the screen through Twitch makes the most sense. If I screen share, it'll have to be OBS, and... Wait, actually, I don't think that there is really a problem with that. Twitch is fine. I might be a little bit delayed on, like...
Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a delay with Twitch, but, I mean, yeah. I guess there's no harm in me sharing my OBS screen. It's just it'll, have the OBS interface on it, too. Hello, Garrett. Jesus. Welcome to the stream. That's my friend Garrett, who you have met before, yeah. All right, yeah. So, Jeremy, how long has it been since you have, since you've played, like, do you know the Watcher? Like, I don't know.
So, the last time I played, I had, it was like just after the Watcher came out, and I had played a couple of runs, but I wasn't extremely successful. And then I ended up getting a new Switch, and that wiped my entire save file. So... You
didn't have, like, the cloud saves or whatever it was?
No, I didn't at the time, and I'm sure I could. I think I can, because the save file still exists. I gave my old Switch to my girlfriend, and I have a Switch Lite, so I'm sure that I can enable the save file. Like,
oh, you're just lazy.
Cloud saving.
I see.
Well, no, I also was not expecting to do a Switch... or a stream with you today, so
that's also a thing. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah.
But I know a bit about the Watcher. The Silent is definitely my best and favorite character.
All right. So that kind of makes me think that I should play the Silent, because it'd probably be fun to talk to you about. But like, if you're interested in the Watcher because you don't know it that well, that'd be cool too. I mean, of course, I don't have to do just one run. I can do multiple runs, and probably I will die at some point because Slay the Spire, sometimes does that to you.
Yeah, it's not exactly the most forgiving of games.
Not always. Naho says he bought the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. he likes the Game Boy Castlevanias way more than he thought he would. The first Game Boy Castlevania, I think most people say is pretty bad, but a lot of people like Belmont's Revenge. I'm not a huge fan of Belmont's Revenge. I tried it out, but yeah, I'm not super into it. I do really like Kid Dracula. I mean, obviously that game has a lot of cool games on it, but actually the Game Boy version of Kid Dracula is not on there. It's just the Famicom version, for better or worse. Anyway, Jeremy, have you ever done like the daily climb? Does that like interest you at all?
Yeah, so I have done it a couple of times. Again, I've never been like super successful, but it's one of those things where like sometimes you get random modifiers that make it extremely broken, and sometimes it makes it extremely hard. So it's just if it appeals to you, then definitely it's a fun thing to do. But
yeah, sometimes I like it just you casually play them, like especially when it's quite different. Here we've got a draft today. Like you actually draft a custom starting deck. That's kind of cool.
If you know the game extremely well, draft is super overpowered because you can like kind of
tailor your deck from the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm just gonna do a standard silent to start with. I'm at Ascension 8. So all right. So now is the part where I should probably start explaining Slay the Spire. It's a tongue twister. I should probably start explaining Slay the Spire for people that like don't really know it that well, or at least some parts of it. So once you beat the game, you can basically play it over and over again on what's called Ascension levels, which is basically like difficulty levels, and it goes up to what, like 20 or something?
Yeah,
and
20.
So yeah, I'm at level 8 with Silent, which is Elites Are Tougher. I'm at 6'8", 6'8", 6'10" actually. Watcher is my highest. I actually really enjoy playing with Watcher, and I find her to be, I don't know. I don't know if she's technically the best class, but she seems to be the one that I have the most consistent success with. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna do Silent Ascension 8, which means Elites Are Tougher. Elites are basically really strong monsters that drop really powerful rewards called relics. And so in this one they are tougher. Does tougher mean they do more damage, more HP, or both? I'm not really sure.
I think it's both by a percentage. I'm not sure what it is, but it might be like 25 or 33, you know, some kind of decent amount.
Oh yeah, another thing I like about this game is the fact that you can do a custom game and turn on just like any modifiers that you choose. And what's fun about custom is like, oh yeah, I did a custom one where I literally turned on like all the modifiers that I possibly could at once, and that was fun. And it was really easy, but fun.
It's just chaos.
Yeah, so chaotic. And I only had 1 HP, but it didn't matter. Hello. Who just joined in? I didn't see. Oh, Naho, hello, welcome. I didn't know you were going to join in a voice, but you are welcome to. You're not familiar much with Slay the Spire, are you, or are you?
Only from what I've seen.
Which is how much?
Not that much, but enough to get it.
Okay, good. So I don't have to explain the basics to you. Alright, so I'm going to play as the Silent. So one thing you can do, I don't know if you can do this on all the versions, but in the Switch version you can actually cheese the game by saving and quitting, because when you go back into a game after saving and quitting, it restarts the battle. Now all the RNG will be exactly the same, so if you do something that's like luck based or like, you know, draw based or whatever, it's going to be the same result. So you can't like cheese it that way, but like if you make a decision that didn't turn out right, you can totally quit the battle and start over and make a different decision. I mean, if the
RNG is going to be the same, that's kind of an advantage because you'll know if something's worth it or not.
Exactly.
That's part of it, yeah. That is true. But I think I probably shouldn't do that on this stream. I think I kind of want to, like, at least for the sake of the stream, I kind of just want to wing it and play the game in quotes legitimately rather than cheese it. So that probably means I will lose more often, but that's fine because, you know, seeing different characters and stuff can be more fun too. So it makes the decisions more consequential as well. So like when we are discussing what I should do, that will be more fun. Do you agree?
Also, to be fair, like, part of playing Slay the Spire and part of the enjoyment comes from, like, learning how to react to different situations, and, like, dying is unfortunately part of that process, so...
That's true. One thing I've noticed, so with Ascension levels, I've never really known this. Do they stack? So, like, does Ascension 8 have all of the first 7 Ascension modifiers as well, or is it just, like, the Ascension 8 title of Elites Are Tougher? Because I've noticed.
believe they stack because after, like, Ascension 1 is elites appear more often, and after Ascension 1, they, like, consistently still appear more often. So
Yeah, because I'm noticing
I imagine that it does.
I'm noticing I start with 63 HP instead of 70, so that leads me to believe like the modifier you start each run damaged is still active.
And
So,
I believe it is actually 10% with the you start each run damage, because like I think that if you're running on Ironclad, you start with 80 and instead you start with 72, so that's 10%. So
there you go. Okay. So we've got 4 options. This is our first decision of the run. We have like a gift that we can take or exchange something, have an unfortunate effect for something good. So I can transform a card, obtain 100 gold, take 18 damage for the cost of choosing a rare card to obtain, or losing my starting relic to obtain a random boss relic. Now, the one that jumps out to me right away is obtain 100 gold, because I don't have to give up anything bad, and transform a card is a little random for my taste. Yes, you can transform, you can kind of build your deck around whatever card it transforms into, but you might not get something you want. So, what do you think, Jeremy? What do you usually go for? Or if you remember.
So you like all of these options are obviously always random. Like sometimes you can get some really good options, but
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think none of these really stick out as amazing, and obtaining 100 gold can lead to, like, if you get an early shop, you can kind of like start to customize your deck from there. I do not like transforming a card, and I really don't like losing your starting relic to obtain a random, especially with the silent, because the silent starting relic is really, really, really powerful in my opinion.
Yeah, and like that 100 gold can make a big difference. That can be the difference between like buying a really cool relic at the first shop and not being able to afford it. One thing that I think actually, I would actually call a criticism of this game is I think there should be some sort of feature in the shops to sell something, whether it be like sell 1 card per shop or sell like a potion that you have. Because like it's really annoying that you can't do anything to raise gold. There was literally one time I went to the shop not that long ago where I was literally 1 gold short of the card that I wanted. It was very annoying, and I there's nothing you could do about it. Like I think shops would be more fun that way, but there's probably reasons why they didn't do that. Like maybe they make it too easy, but no, it's not.
I think there's an argument for that for sure. It would definitely change how the concept of like building your deck works, because I think that part of the interesting aspect like that makes this game kind of stand out is that you have like putting a card in your deck is a choice. You have to you don't always put every card you can get in your deck. You have to limit how many cards go into it, because the more cards you get, the more it's likely you're not going to get hands that you want. And being able to like remove cards from your deck is a very, very like critical choice when you get the opportunity to. To answer Garrett's question, no, these choices are not always set. Like they're random. You'll get, so there's always 2 choices at the top that are just benefits, like obtain 100 gold or transform a card, and then there's always 2 choices at the bottom that are a negative and a positive, but usually the positive might outweigh the negative depending on what you want.
Now, if you die before the first boss, you will only have 2 options as well. So that's kind of a cool thing. At this rate, I'll probably beat this run like by the end of the weekend.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. I actually enjoy that. This is part of the thing that's like fun about doing a stream and playing it like with someone talking to me, is that like we can talk through everything and kind of think about things. Okay.
It's a very, very tactical, like in-depth game. You can talk for hours about this game.
Yes, you can. So there are different branching pathways to go on. But just for the record, I think I am not going to go for a heart kill, because Ascension's already hard enough, and that makes it harder. And like all you need to do is just beat the 3rd level. You don't need to kill the heart more than once. I've already killed the heart with all four characters, so I'm not really super eager to do it again. Like there's nothing really to gain other than getting a high score, which I'm not really going for right now.
Which I have not done with the Watcher, by the way.
Cool. I'm forgetting what exactly was the deck that I beat the Watcher with. I mean, beat the heart with the Watcher with. I could go in my archives and look, but I'm playing the game now. So here I see I could go to a shop right away, or I could go to that shop over on the right after a couple of rooms, which I think seems better because that means I'll get a little bit more gold. I tend to like question mark rooms. I don't know if like statistically they are on average like more beneficial than regular monsters, or like what the ideal percentage is between like monsters and question mark rooms. Of course, monsters sometimes can appear in question mark rooms, so that's also something to consider. But I don't know about you, Jeremy, but I think I want to go for the 2 question marks in the shop. What do you think?
I would personally go for the 2 fights just because I think statistically you get more gold from fights than you do from question mark rooms.
That's fair.
That's also definitely a personal preference. I think that both are totally valid choices. And realistically, we're talking about the difference of 1 fight versus 2 fights. And either way, I think heading towards that shop, especially since there's an elite and then a rest afterwards, is definitely the right choice.
Yeah, I was going to say we are also committing to an elite, so that's a thing. Another part of my reasoning is that this is a stream, and I think question mark rooms are generally a little more entertaining. So that's also a thing.
Definitely.
So let's go with this route.
Yeah. Okay.
And of course, you can like, those of you who don't know, like, you can like totally change paths as you go. So it's not like I'm locked into like one. I mean, I can't completely jump to the other side of the map, but like, All right. So obviously, so those of you who don't know Slay the Spire too well, you can see right away like what the monster is going to do on its turn, and so you can play out your turn accordingly. So this guy's going to attack me for 12 damage. Right now I don't have a lot of options because I'm just starting out. So clearly there is no reason not to play Neutralize because it costs nothing and it will only do good. So deal 3 damage, apply 1 weak, so now it's only going to do 9 damage. I think I will block twice. I use defend twice rather, and block all of that 9 damage, and then strike it for 6 damage. And that will be my turn. He will hit me for 0. So block will negate damage, obviously. Hope you feel better, Naho. I know you have pink eye right now. You don't have to voice chat at all if you don't want to. Just chill, whatever suits whatever condition you're in. I'm just glad to have you at all. And if you don't want to come, if you want to just go to sleep and not watch my stream, that's fine too. So anyway, block goes away at the end of your turn unless you have like a card or a relic that like says otherwise, in which right now obviously I don't. Right now it's pretty obvious what to do. I can just doesn't matter. I just play 2 blocks and strike, and he takes damage because there's only 1 strike in my hand, so I could only hit him once. Now the enemy has block too. The enemy can totally block my attacks. So now I am going to play 2. Wait. So this is annoying. Like, if I want to actually deal significant damage to him, I have to take some damage myself. I don't know about you, Jeremy, but I tend to want to avoid taking damage, so I am probably going to have to discontently only deal 1 to him this turn.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Especially since I'm going to be fighting an elite, so like I don't want to go into the elite.
You want to preserve your health.
Yeah, I don't want to go into the elite fight with like half health is needed, if I can help it. Yeah, playing the block there didn't even matter, but like I just did it anyway because why not? That's annoying. I literally can't hit him without taking damage, so that sucks. And what's annoying about this little monster is that he will gain strength as the battle goes on. So hopefully I can kill him before he can do too much. But yeah, I only need to hit him 1 more time. Well, I mean, he's gonna block, but just 2 strikes and he's dead. Actually, wait, he's just dead anyway because I drew the other card there. What's the name? Sometimes in these card games, I remember the cards by their picture and not their name. So that's something I should probably.
No, I know the feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. Health carries over to the other battle line. Yes, it does. That's kind of a big deal. Don't ever have anything to say in a voice chat anyway. Maybe you don't. That's fine. I mean, you already said that you don't know Slay the Spire that well, so maybe you don't have that much to say. That's fine. Anyway, so I get 15 gold. I get a card to my deck if I want it. Now I can skip this card if there's none of these cards here that I don't like. I can just skip them. Early in the game, you generally want to take cards, and then in the mid to late game, it's often good not to because too many cards is a bad thing. I could go for a Shiv build because I'm getting a Blade Dance offered to me right away. So Shivs are... There are a lot of cards that synergize with Shivs. So, Jeremy, what do you think of like going for a Shiv run right now? Or is there another card here that speaks? I could go for a... Well, is Bane really that good of a card, even if you have a poison deck? I mean, I guess it's pretty good, but like...
Bane is only good if you have reliable ways to get poison in the first place.
Which right now I don't.
Honestly not a good card otherwise. I personally love poison builds, so the Bane kind of speaks to me, but I don't think you should take it this early.
Yeah, also
Sucker Punch. Oh, go on.
Yeah, the thing with poison decks too is that the way I normally want to kill them is with what's that card called? I want to like double and triple their poison. I'm not gonna like brute force them to death with like attacks.
Yeah.
So even in a poison
dealing 14 is nice early, but that's not gonna kill endgame bosses like even close to reliably. So
definitely. So
Sucker Punch personally, I don't mind it. I mean honestly, I like weak as a mechanic, and I think that it's useful to have, especially when you're getting hit by like enemies that like sometimes they deal a small amount of damage, then oh look, they're going to hit you for 42. Weak is useful in those situations.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever... No, I've had a couple of decent Shiv decks, but I feel like they're less reliable than poison ones. Like you can get the core pieces for poison decks easier, but Blade Dance is good, especially early. Like it's 8 damage for free, and it's easy to augment the damage. So
even if I don't end up with a Shiv build, it's still like not bad. Like
it's
still
better than a regular strike. So
yeah. I love Shiv decks. I think they're wicked fun. What sucks about them the most by far is that if you get Time Killer as your final boss, then you're just like screwed.
Oh yeah,
it's really sad.
Time Killer is terrible.
Yeah, Time Killer is unfortunate in that case, but that's kind of how it goes. So I can sacrifice 14 HP to upgrade 2 random cards. At this point, the reality is that it's very likely that those 2 random cards would be blocks and or strikes. I keep saying block. I really should say defend. On one hand, I would really rather upgrade a non-strike or defend card. On the other hand, it is still upgrading them. What do you think, Jeremy, about sacrificing HP for upgrades? I mean, upgrades can be really good, but...
I think looking at the map, like, it's gonna be hard not to go towards that elite, and losing 14 health to upgrade to potentially strikes or defends that you might, like, want to get rid of late game anyway, that's a hard bargain.
Yeah, I tend to think losing 14 HP is a little too risky. I mean, by the end of the game, I typically have at least some strikes and defends left anyway, but, like, I think I'm just going to skip this time because I don't want the elite to just squash me. And remember, elites are tougher now, so... Yeah, it's dicey. Unfortunately, that question mark did nothing. I think I will transform a card here just because... Why not?
I would transform a strike.
Yeah, I agree. Let's do that. See what we get. We get what was that? Eviscerate, yeah. Which is a card I don't usually take. I don't think. Costs 1 less for each card discarded this turn. Deal 6 damage 3 times.
That's
not great.
Really good, but it's hard to set up.
Yeah, if I discard build can be really powerful. Nick told me about like a really crazy deck he had based around discard. But it's really hard to get like that synergy. That's probably the hardest synergy to get with Silent, I think, is to have like all the good discard cards. But, you know, we'll see how it plays out. We'll see what's in the shop that we're about to enter, and we will continue building our deck accordingly.
Part of the discard deck is, like, I think it's extremely important to have less than, like, 20 cards in your deck at endgame. Like, you need to be able to cycle through your entire deck in, like, 2 turns to make it work, you know?
Okay, here's what we got. Unfortunately, oh, I love Kunai. Oh, that would be great for a Shiv deck too. But I'm only I'm only 36 gold short. That's painful to miss that.
Again, one of those situations where being able to sell things would be nice.
Yeah, it really would. Sling of Courage, start each elite combat with 2 strength. That's not bad at all, especially since I'm about to fight an elite. I do like Footwork a lot. Let's see, Dodge and Roll is pretty good.
Footwork is amazing. Dodge and Roll is really, really good too. Especially, I mean, honestly, with Footwork.
Yeah, that's true. Exactly. Synergy. There's also card removal, which is a thing. Sling of Courage, I mean, it is good, but the bottom line is, against the the actual bosses of the floors, it's gonna be literally nothing. Of course, the counter argument is that it will help get you relics that will do something. So,
I would also point out that like elites are hard, but especially as you climb the ascensions, regular fights can be harder. So buying something that only helps you twice each floor is not, it might not be worth it.
I tend to agree. So I think I'm gonna go dodge and roll footwork. So yeah, let's do that. And I still have enough left over to remove a card. So should I remove the Eviscerate, or should I remove a Defend, or
If you have, in my opinion, especially if you're trying to play a Shiv deck or a Poison deck where you're looking for specific cards to help you set up, removing a Strike is always better than removing a Defend.
So, okay, so like just get rid of all the strikes.
But I don't know if removing Eviscerate might be better.
Yeah, because like I didn't get really any discard synergy in that shop, and like it's hard to see it being useful unless I specifically get a lot of discard synergy. So
I think removing Eviscerate is probably the best play.
I mean, I just look at it as removing a strike anyway, because it used to be a strike, so I'm just kind of doing what I was going to do anyway. When you lose a match, do you start at the very beginning of the map? Yes, you start like all over. You're done. Losing a match is that's it. All right, so let's get rid of the Eviscerate. So now I'm down to 17 gold. So because we choose to take 100 gold at the start of the game, I was able to buy 2 cards and then remove a card. So that's cool. Another question mark room. Okay, so this is a battle.
Garrett, I would say think of it kind of like a roguelike, where...
I don't think Garrett's too familiar with roguelikes in general. I don't think he's really played any. But yeah, this is a type of game that like each time you play the game, it's like an hour to 2 hours generally, and like a lot of things are randomized and it's different every time you play, and like the idea of it is like a challenge and like to provide like a new and interesting experience every time you play. It's that kind of game. Okay, so here we've got these 2 things. The first time I hit them, they will curl up and block, and I actually have an ideal hand right now for dealing with them, because I can play Survivor to get rid of that 7 damage that they're threatening, and then hit each one of them and set up for a potential win next turn without taking any damage. Of course, he's gonna weaken me with his web, but I can't help that. This is not the best hand in the world, but we'll manage. I can kill him with my 2 shivs. That's good. So I'm not even gonna take any damage from his attack. I can play dodge and roll, which will get me blocked next turn. There is a wasted energy, but oh well, that's gonna happen anyway. Roguelite versus roguelike. Yeah, I guess roguelite are games. I don't think there's like a clear line between them, but I think roguelite refers to games where it's a little bit less punishing and a little bit less of the traditional things you would see in a roguelike, and just incorporating some of like the randomness elements in it and such. So
yeah, I think the distinction is roguelites are games where each run you can make progression on your overall like save file, even if you have to reset to the beginning. Like this game, you do unlock different things each time you play.
Honestly, most games I've seen in the rogue genre are lights, if that's the case. Like there aren't many games where like you literally just start from absolute dead nothing. Because that tends to be a little bit too punishing. I think it's hard. I think it's kind of hard to make a game where that that doesn't become just extremely frustrating in some way. All right, so
I think most people agree with that. Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of poison, here's Poison Stab. Slice can be kind of good in a Shiv deck because free attack. Shiv is all about like doing a million attacks for like nothing. But we could go to Poison Stab is just a good card in general, even if we don't go for poison. And then Backflip is a good defensive card with draw, which we don't have any draw yet. And of course, we have picked up Footwork, so that makes any block card automatically better. Do we want to go Poison? I know you like Poison a lot, Jeremy.
I like Poison, but I'm also definitely down with trying something slightly different. I think, personally, Slice is not a good card just because it's adding a card to your deck, and if you really want Shivs to be how you, win fights, then Slice isn't going to be augmented by things that help Shiv unless it's actually strength.
True. Yeah, it's
so-
definitely the weakest card of these three, in my opinion, and I think
yeah,
anybody's
I
opinion.
honestly, even with my bias towards poison, I think backstab is a really, really strong card, especially with footwork. In the
Yeah,
game.
I like backflip a lot. I'm gonna take it.
Or backflip, yeah.
Yeah, it's not back. Is there a card in this game called backstab? I mean, there's a Hearthstone card backstab, but I don't know about that. Okay, so this guy, I had a feeling it would be this guy. I believe there's 3 possible elite fights in the first floor, and this one tends to be well, yeah. My favorite, I think by far the easiest one is the 3 sentry things or whatever you call them. That's way easier than the other 2. But yeah, this guy can be rough. This guy can really dish out the punishment. So we're going to hit neutralize. We're going to strike him twice. Now, do we want a footwork or do we want to dodge and roll? I think footwork, well, you really don't want to block a lot against this guy. Dodge and roll will specifically help us next turn, but footwork can potentially help us anytime we want to block in the 1 or 2 times we are going to want to block in this fight. What do you think, Jeremy?
I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, it's not obvious. Like, sometimes you just have to make a choice because you don't know how the battle's going to play out.
I think footwork might be better, but that's pretty close, I think.
It is close. Look, dodge and roll will save 4 damage, like, next turn. Footwork will save 2 damage per card we block with. It's honestly about the same. I'm sure he's going to hit me next turn, right?
Yeah, no, I think it's, if I remember this elite correctly, it's every 3 turns he kind of
let me put it this way. I'm going to do dodge and roll. The reason being, in order for footwork to be better than dodge and roll, I would have to play 3 block cards. And if I'm playing 3 block cards, I've probably lost. So I'm going to go with dodge and roll.
Yep, okay. No, I agree with that. Dodge and roll is better, probably.
Alright. Oh, this hand sucks. Sucks.
Ooh, that's bad.
This is really bad. Okay, so I can look. I will definitely get at least 1 strike if I play backflip and prevent a little bit of damage, but I will take more damage in the following turns because he will gain strength, and that sucks. You really don't want him to gain strength. I think I'm gonna backflip anyway because I have to do damage somehow. Because I mean, Blade Dance is gonna do 8 damage, but it's also gonna power him up. So the other alternative is to just pass, which I don't want to do.
No, you definitely don't want to do nothing. I think backflipping is unfortunately the best play you have with this
Give
hand.
me 2 strikes, please. 1 strike. Oh man, that sucked. That sucked really bad. All right, let's take 9 damage and be sad. Oh, this is also bad. Okay, another thing I didn't consider with about footwork is that I'm gonna keep drawing it. So that's not good either.
Again, it's just this boss that is really, or this elite that is really, like, rough against. This elite is just a pain in general, unless you're playing,
This is a hard
I don't
elite.
know how the Watcher would be, but the Ironclad is really, really good against this boss.
Watcher is definitely much better against this class than Silent, for sure, like, easily.
Silent is very skill-based.
Yeah, Watcher just has a kind of an easy go of it in the early game just because of Wrath. Wrath just kills so many early game enemies quickly. Let me see. Blade. I don't want to take more damage to do more damage, but I have to do damage. Like, if I don't do damage, I'm losing. So I'm gonna Blade Dance, and I'll take 20, which is bad. I'm down to 30 health now, 31 health. This might be the end of the run already, which sucks, but
It might be.
It happens. We've talked so much and strategized so much. There is no cap in the amount of cards I have in a deck. No cap. That's actually... You generally don't want to have a big deck because you want to focus on having fewer good cards. That being said, there are advantages to having a big deck because sometimes enemies will shuffle garbage cards into your deck, and sometimes you will get bad curse cards stuck in your deck, and a big deck will make those not as big of a deal. But there is no cap, as far as I'm aware. Maybe there's like a one that's really, 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 really high, but I don't know. Okay,
I think it's not actually, like, there's no way for you to even hit a cap because there's only so many fights / question marks per floor.
True,
like,
but modifiers are a thing too.
Yeah.
If
I
you're
don't know if
playing
there's
with
any
that.
like relic that limits how many cards you can have? I don't know.
We are probably going to die because he is threatening lethal.
We're
block.
done. I think we're done.
We are pretty much done. Weak. I just applied weak, so I am actually not dead. I'm still alive. Can I do 20 damage to him next turn? No. No, I can't. I can do 18 if I draw the absolute ideal. But, yeah, I mean, unless he just,
Wait, no. If you draw strike, and the card that gives you the 2 shivs, that's 20 exactly. Well, you did.
No, that's actually only... Oh, yeah, you're right. But yeah, no, I didn't draw ideal. Yeah, we're dead. We're just dead.
Sad face.
We did all that talk and all that stuff over what to do, and I died.
To be fair, a lot of our talk was explaining different strategies and stuff, so we
that is what
don't
we're doing. Now we have
necessarily have to repeat
now
that.
I have a better idea of what your thoughts are. Garrett, I will note that you have not seen very many cards in this game at all. There are a lot of attacking cards.
And to be fair, a lot of the strategies behind making decks relies on the rare cards, which you don't usually get before bosses or beating an elite. So,
So anyway, I think Silent deserves another go, even though we're only going to get 2 starting options. So let's try it again.
Did you want to do a Watcher run just to do something more in your comfort zone?
I do like playing as Silent. I actually, before Watcher, I would say Silent was my most comfortable class. I enjoyed doing poison builds myself. Alright, so enemies in your next 3 comments have 1 HP. I don't like that one unless we can guarantee an elite fight. Even then, it's probably not great because... Alright, so we can't actually guarantee an elite fight, I believe, unless we get really unlucky with the question mark rooms, with the enemies in your first 3 comments have 1 HP. Or we could just go for the max HP plus 7. What say you, Jeremy?
I always go for the enemies.
You do?
I say try for the elite kill.
Okay, let's do it. And so that means, unfortunately, that means we're going to go past 2 shops, which is not ideal right away, but, we want to kill that elite for free. That would be really nice. It also means we can kind of skip and yada yada those fights that I just did. 4 plated armor as a potion. Oh yeah, potions are a thing. I haven't explained that yet. We've got dodge and roll. I think quick clash is solid. Not a big fan of Predator. What do you think?
I agree with your assessment. I think that dodge and roll and quick slash are okay. I think dodge and roll is slightly better. Predator is meh.
Yeah, I agree. I think I tend to favor going for defensive cards before I know really what I'm doing. Because
Yes.
I mean, without block, sometimes you're just gonna die. It's good to have faith in your block.
Especially as you go up the ascensions. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we got a shop. Not sure I'm going to buy anything here. Can't afford. We got 2 elite specific items that I cannot buy. Peace pipe would have been nice, but hey, not going to afford that early in the game.
Your
well-laid plans are
cover
here.
Yeah, well-laid plans.
It's been nerfed, but it's still really good. So yeah, I mean, I think I'm definitely going to take that, unless you have any objections.
I really like well-laid plans.
Me too. So basically what that means is you can pick 1 card in your hand that you didn't play, and you will have that card still at the start of your next turn instead of shuffling and starting again. That is really, really good. So
if you need to defend 3 times, you can save a strike, or if you need to save a defend for next turn because you know that you're going to need it, it's a lot easier to do that.
I just got really lucky. This is a very good event to have right before a shop when I don't have much money. Gain 175 gold, become cursed out. I am fine with being cursed because I can just remove the curse immediately when I go right into the shop. So I am going to take the gold for the curse.
And the first remove on this floor is going to cost 75, so you're basically just gaining 100 gold.
That is what... Yeah, I mean, long term, I'm not
That's
as much
actually
because...
pretty insane.
Yeah. Long term, probably not as much because unless I get a relic that says otherwise, it does mean I'm going to pay more for removals going forward. But I think it's worth it anyway. I mean, in order for it to be a bad deal, I would have to have 5 shop removals.
Is there anything? Well, I'm lagging behind, so I can't talk at the same time, but like I was gonna say, is there any of the like relics that you would be able to afford that you now can't that might be better, or
I can cheese the game and just reload the save and buy a relic, but let me see. Whenever you play I don't like orange pellets at all. It just seems way too situational to me.
Yeah, I agree with that. What's the other one?
The boot, I mean, that's okay if you're going with shivs, I think, but we're not committed to shivs. And specimen I wouldn't have been able to afford anyway. Oh, that would have been great for a poison build, but I mean, again, it's expensive.
Yeah, specimen is insane for poison builds. But...
I don't think I've ever had this relic before, but that's unfortunate. Caltrops can be good. I think it's a lot of fun when you get like 2 of them stacked, especially when they're upgraded. But yeah. Do I want to go with it now? Setup. I'm kind of eh.
I don't think it's worth it personally.
Yeah. Terror can be good, but I don't really know what kind of deck I'm building yet. Flying Knee is all right. It's solid. Masterful Stab, don't really like, and Forethought, it can be all right, but you know it costs a card in your deck, so I don't know about that. I'm kind of thinking Caltrops. I mean, or I could just buy nothing and just save the gold for next time. But what do you think?
Personally,
I could go both Caltrops and Flying Knee if I want to.
I think that Flying Knee is probably the better of the 2 cards, and I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience with Caltrops personally. I mean, it definitely obviously works better in a more defensive deck, but
yeah, it's definitely good defensively. It's good against those enemies like the birds that just try to hit you a bunch of times for like light damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, most cards in the game are really effective against like certain enemies, but really not against others. So Flying Knee is like just all around pretty good. What were you gonna say?
I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience with Caltrops, so I can't really say whether or not it would be good. Like, it's not gonna be bad necessarily. It's just gonna suck when you draw like Caltrops against an enemy that isn't going to attack, and it's like wasting a card draw, you know?
Of course. What was I about to say? No more shops on this floor. There is actually like a tier list that I think is like kind of considered official of like what cards are like generally the best. I could refer to that if I want, but I do kind of enjoy just like talking about it amongst each other and like deciding what we want to go with.
Just talking about it and like spectating and theorizing at the same time.
And I'm not like totally sure. Like I looked at like the I guess supposedly official tier list, and like they ranked Barricade as like a really bad Ironclad card, and I found Barricade to be really good in some runs. So I don't know about you.
Which one's Barricade?
Block is not removed at the start of your turn. I mean, the downside is that
I love that card.
The downside is that it's expensive, but like they ranked it as like a D grade card. I'm like, really? Like that card can like really save. I mean, in some builds it's probably not great, but I kind of like the thought of taking on that first elite and then having a campfire right after if we want before possibly. Of course, the downside of going with the campfire is then I will be forced to fight the 3rd elite up there, which is going to be even tougher than normal. So I think I'm probably going to go all the way to the right.
Well, so we've only had one actual fight, so these 2 elites are going to have 1 HP still.
That's right. We'll see what's in this. Oh yeah, that's right. We can kill 2 of them. Yes. Yeah. Ooh, that's great. Obtain a relic and become cursed regret. Or I could take 5 max HP. I forget which relic you get from this event. And I only just now noticed that the event has a name.
I think
maybe I should Google it and see what relic you get.
Yeah, I would go. I think you obtain. Oh man.
Slay the Spire Big Fish event. All right, event found exclusively in Act 1. You will get it's randomly. It's random. It's not like a set relic. Okay, so we could take a random relic at the cost of a bad card in our deck, or we could just take 5 max HP and call it a day. I mean, relics can be really good. They can also be not that good, and curses can be really bad.
Yeah, I kind of want to go with a particularly hard one to deal with sometimes. Like, it's unavoidable damage consistently, and like if we were the Ironclad where we heal at the end of each fight, it might be easier to deal with. But
yeah, I personally would go max 5 HP.
I agree.
Let's do it. So we're gonna get
And plus,
two.
who doesn't like a donut?
We're gonna kill 2 elites for free, which is awesome. Hi there. Bye there. So we get the oh, dude, Mob Bank. That is like the perfect time to pick this up. Look, there are no more shops on this floor. We are going to get so much gold for the next floor. And I'm going to be really sad if like we run into a shop in one of the question marks. But I'm very happy to get a Mob Bank.
Yeah, Mob Bank is super good.
1,000 cuts, that is an insane Shiv card. But, you know, we haven't committed to Shiv yet. I mean, maybe insane is overstating it a little bit. I mean, it's a good Shiv card. Otherwise, it's not that good.
I think it's a decent card in general if you can... Like, the smaller your deck is, the better that card is, because you're more likely to draw it early in the fight.
The elites don't... Sense? Garrett, the elites have 1 HP because at the start of the run, I picked as my, you know, starting gift that the first 3 enemies I fight would have 1 HP. So, after the next one, they will go back to normal. Yes,
yeah, we've only fought 2 fights so far, so...
Alright, so, Dagger Spray, I mean, it's always... AoE can always be situationally useful. Reflex is very... I mean, you really want to be committed, I think, to a discard deck before you take this. Otherwise, it's just kind of dead weight most of the time.
Yeah, you can't get a Reflex in... And I forget what the other one is called, but there's certain cards that, like, only have effects if you discard them, and you can't pick them up unless you have reliable discards, so I totally agree with that.
Yeah, so do I want Dagger Spray, or do I want 1,000 cuts, or do I want to just skip? I guess 1,000 cuts? You seem to be kind of high on it.
So I think, in general, 1,000 cuts deals more damage than Dagger Spray per fight, because you can play 3 defense in a turn and still deal 3 damage to each enemy on, like, that you're fighting.
Mm-hmm. And again, I do enjoy the Shiv builds very much, so we could definitely come up on some Shiv cards and go that route.
And so we're not committed in either way to anything, like Shiv or Poison or anything. I think 1,000 cuts isn't bad.
Yeah, let's go with it. And we'll... Oh, okay, so now we are at a campfire. In campfires, you can rest and heal HP, which I'm not going to do. You can recall, which is really only... useful if you want to kill the true final boss, which I don't. And so we are going to upgrade something in the deck. So every card can be upgraded once, well, except for like one exception, but you know, we don't have that.
Yeah.
Upgrading is a really big deal because powerful cards are what win you the game, and making cards more powerful is a really big deal. I personally really like to upgrade Neutralize because it means the enemies will have 2 weeks, so they will be weaker next turn as well. I think it's a very good card to upgrade. Dodge and Roll is a good upgrade too because you get 2 more block this turn and next turn. It's just a lot more impactful. Let's see, you get 3 more. 3 block plus 3 block is not bad, but it's not like exceptional. 1,000 cuts is twice as good.
1,000 cuts, yeah.
Yeah, it does 2 damage instead of 1. Right now, I mean, I'm not like counting on 1,000 cuts that much, so I tend to think I want to do Neutralize now and maybe 1,000 cuts later. Flying Knee is an additional 3
agree.
damage. Yeah, let's do Neutralize.
Neutralize is almost always the best upgrade you can get as a silent early.
Very much agreed. And now we can just knock this guy over. Lovely. We get Omamori, which negates the next 2 curses we obtain. It is great to get that very early in the game because we are almost certainly going to be able to get two curses, and so that means we will get some kind of really nice effect for literally nothing.
And also, that was some sweet revenge from last run.
Very nice revenge. Well, we've got Crippling Cloud, which I think is pretty good. We've got Bane, which is so-so. Dagger Throw, again, it's one you want to have. I mean, it's not a bad card, but like, I'm not super high on it. I don't know. 9 damage for 1 is nothing to sneeze at, though. And like, you know, if you have a bad hand, it can you know, kind of fix that. So like, if you draw like a bunch of stuff that you don't need, like, it can be nice to like cycle your deck. What do you think, Jeremy?
So given your current deck, Unfortunately, Bane actually synergizes with Thousand Cuts better than anything else that you have so far, because it does actually deal the damage twice if they are poisoned, but you, again, don't have any way to get them poisoned, so
No,
I think it's still not good.
It doesn't work the way you think, because it's whenever you play a card you deal 1 damage. It's not whenever you attack.
Oh, whenever it takes damage. Yep, okay. Yep, sorry.
Yeah, so... Crippling Cloud,
I've always had good success with Crippling Cloud.
Yeah, it's just like being able to like weaken enemies can be really nice.
It's never bad against a boss, and always good if you're fighting like 3 or 4 things.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, let's go with Crippling Cloud.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, Dagger Throw, I mean, it's alright, but I like
it's not amazing.
Deja Duvu Doll. For each curse in your deck, start each combat with 1 strength. Well, since we're not going to be having curses for a while, it's not really good. It's not really good synergy. But hey, you know, it's free. Like, we've got a bot in the chat. I guess that means I'm significant enough to attract bots. Okay. All right.
I guess it's not a bad thing, but you probably should ban it so that it can't keep posting stuff.
Yeah. I don't know how to ban it, so if it becomes obnoxious, then I will try and figure out how to ban it. But okay. All right, so we've got this fight again. We've got 2 louses, or 2 lice, I guess. They are threatening 14 damage. I can put up 13 block with 2 energy, and then spend the 3rd energy on a flying knee. I could Crippling Cloud, which will reduce their damage, but then, or wait, if I reduce their damage by 25%, okay, I'm Jeremy, you like math. 25% of 7 would be what? Does it always round down? I forget.
I think it rounds down.
So they would be threatening like 10, and then I would block for 8, so I would take like 2 damage.
Yeah.
Or I could block for 1 and deal 8 to one of them and have more energy next turn.
The other upside is potential, like if you Thousand Cuts then do the survival, or survivor, it does get rid of their defend. So that way you can attack them next turn.
I'm not too keen on that though, because then I'll take more damage, which I don't want to do.
Yeah.
So I think, and Crippling Cloud will help next turn too. I guess I'll go with Crippling Cloud, or will I?
Yeah, I think that might be better.
All right, let's do it. So yeah, they go down to 5 damage.
How to ban the bot in Discord.
Something how to do in Discord. Thank you. If I want to do that, I will let you know. Right now, I'm not motivated because I'm slaying the Spire. All right, so they will take poison damage, which does not trigger their thing. I will take 2 damage, but hey, it's only 2 damage. It's not that much. Now they are not threatening. So yeah, that thing's gonna die now, and that thing is not dead yet, but he will be dead soon. And we will let well-laid plans and retain a card for next turn, which we probably won't even need because we're probably just gonna murder this thing right now. Yes, we are. That's an easy fight. Done. Ooh, poison stab. So we are this could be the 2nd poison card. So we could be going towards a poison build here. Even though 1000 Cuts is not especially what you want in a poison deck. Poison stab is just a good card, like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it does deal a total of 12 damage for 1 energy.
Yeah, that's good. So I'm thinking poison stab. I don't know about you. I mean, you like poison, so I imagine
I'm down with that.
I imagine you don't disagree.
Of the 3, I think poison stab is best, and if we're kind of still not sure what kind of deck we're approaching, I think poison stab is the best card for that situation.
Okay, now we are at the Lagavulin, and he will be asleep for I think, well, either until I deal him damage to his health, or I think it's turn 3 that he will actually do something. So we are free to set up a little bit for a turn or 2, so we're going to play well-laid plans. And let's see, is there anything else? Like, I would definitely like to get 1000 Cuts up on him before he wakes up, so I'm going to end the turn right there.
I think Crippling Chill will actually wake him up. There's no point in weakening him if he's sleeping anyway.
So do I want to retain Crippling Cloud? I tend to think, or do I? It does exhaust, so...
I would say yeah. I would say retain it.
Actually, yeah, okay. I might as well, I guess. Because strikes and the alternative is just a strike and defend. It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, great. We got our 1000 Cuts up. Dodge and roll, yeah. Now, is he gonna, like... I think he's gonna attack me next turn, isn't he? Right? Because I forget if it's turn 3 he'll attack or turn 4. I'm pretty sure it's turn 3. So
I think
kinda,
it's turn 3.
do I want to dodge and roll, or do I want a flying knee and give myself more energy next turn?
What's left in your deck?
I don't have a lot of block left in my deck, so maybe dodge and roll is good.
I think dodge and roll would be better. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. And we can retain something. Do we want to retain Crippling Cloud, or do we want to retain our Poison Stab or Flying Knee? I guess Crippling Cloud, because we want to start building up that poison probably.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's defense, and there's not a lot of block left. Oh, no, he's not waking up. All right, cool. So I think we just go ham, right? So we're going to deal damage. I mean, he's definitely going to wake up after this, like, no question. So let's deal some damage, and... All right, I actually think I don't want a Crippling Cloud this way. Actually, it's either Crippling Cloud or deal 6 damage. The thing about Crippling Cloud this turn is that one of the weak will be wasted, but he already has 2 weak on him, so... I guess Crippling Cloud's a little better.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do it. And we'll retain Survivor, because that's a really good block. Yeah, so there's the... I'm glad I retained Survivor. So Poison Stab, and I probably want to block twice here because otherwise I'm going to take a lot of damage. So Survivor, and probably we're going to want to, yeah. So we do passive damage now because we have yeah. Enemies are going to have a lot of HP. You're going to see more of that. We're probably going to want to kill them more with like poison and 1,000 cuts damage. So I'm going to lean towards blocking when there's that option. I could just block 3 times here. I think that's a good idea. I mean, he'll still do damage to him, and he takes poison damage, so it's not like we're not doing damage. Keep the Flying Knee. And now he's going to weaken me, which sucks, but hey. Let's Flying Knee, hit you, and then dodge and roll. Alright, I can weaken him. I definitely want to poison him more. Yeah, I have 4 health, so I mean, might as well. 4 health, I said. I meant 4 energy.
4 energy.
So he's, yeah. That's a difference. So, let's see, 7 plus 4 block is 11. So yeah, I'm going to block twice and then attack one more time. Take that. Yeah, unfortunately, because I'm weaker now, I cannot block all that damage. So do I want to block 3 times, or do I want to put in a strike in there? Oh, yeah. Potions are also a thing. Because potions you can just freely use at any time. They can be really good. I'm thinking I don't need these 2 potions right now for this fight. I think I want to deal him a little more damage. That might be worth taking a little more damage. Let's look at the map. Yeah, I'm gonna deal more damage because I think I can afford to take a few extra damage here. Do I want to keep a strike or do I want to keep a defend? I guess there's a lot of offense in here. Well, wait, actually it's about 50-50. I don't know. I guess I'll go no. I'm really indecisive. I'll keep the strike because I want to be able to finish him off if that's possible. He's functionally at 15 health right now. Can I kill him?
Yeah.
Yes, I can kill him. He's dead. Bye. Horn Cleat. At the start of your second turn, gain 14 block. Awesome. Very happy to have that. What do we have here? Ooh, Footwork. Oh, Bullet Time too, though. Bullet Time is a really cool card. Makes it so you can't draw any more cards this turn, but then you can literally just play the rest of your hand. Like, all 3 of these cards are good. Piercing Will is also good. So, what do you? What's your favorite card of these, Jeremy? I mean, these are 3 good cards.
Yeah, they are all good cards. I don't know.
Let's see. We do have 2 cards in our deck already that are worth more than 1. So it's really nice if you like draw both of those. You can Bullet Time and play those and everything else in 1 turn. Piercing Will can just really save your butt if you don't have what it takes on a turn, especially when there's more than 1 enemy. Footwork is just makes you makes your block cards way more efficient. I don't know. It's a tough one. Naho says Bullet Time.
I guess it really depends on where we want to take our deck. like, if we're prioritizing poison, the whole point of the deck is to stall out games so that the passive damage actually kills things off, right? So footwork would definitely be better in that situation.
That's a very good point. Yeah, I mean, like if we're gonna end up leaning more towards poison, I mean, bullet time. I mean, I'm sure it can be used in a poison deck, but it's not like by any means essential. I don't think to a poison deck. Whereas footwork, I think, is a lot more useful generally, or maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
like that defense is just a really big deal sometimes. And we have dodge and roll, which is especially good with footwork, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm leaning footwork myself. Naho does want to see bullet time, but footwork. Yeah, like I think footwork. I mean, when footwork gains more from being upgraded as well, I think. So I'm gonna go with footwork.
Yeah, I think footwork.
All right, so we can go to this bonfire and upgrade our footwork right now if we want, or we can just trudge along and kind of do whatever, like do more question marks instead. I am personally quite a fan of upgrading cards, so I am leaning towards going right for the campfire.
Well, so we're gonna hit 2 campfires before.
Yeah, upgrading 2 cards is, I think, a big deal. Personally,
are there 2 cards we want to upgrade?
I mean, I think 1,000 Cuts upgraded makes it quite a bit better.
Yeah, 1,000 Cuts upgraded is definitely better, but not
Poison Stab is also quite a bit better
if
too.
we're going towards the poison build.
Yeah, Poison Stab is like quite a bit better too. I mean, you're getting 1 more poison and 2 more damage, which is
it
a
goes
lot.
from dealing 12 to dealing 18. That's definitely not bad.
Yeah, dodge and roll basically goes up by 4 total block, and of course footwork 3 decks doesn't sound like a lot, but it really is.
It adds up in the end.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I could see going to the 2 fireplaces.
That's what
we can always use the second fireplace as a heal if we really need to.
I don't think we're going to need to, but you never know. I think I will start with the footwork because I love dexterity personally.
Yeah, I like upgraded footwork first.
Ooh, we've got a free relic here. You can no longer become weakened. I love that.
That's really good.
Very, very good. In poison, it's not particularly great, but like, you know, we might not end up doing that much poison. We'll see.
We also do have poison cards that still deal damage. So,
that we do. We do. Here, it's a no-brainer. Just do 3 strikes. So the cultists will just eventually go stronger and stronger throughout the fight. So you want to kill them quick. They start out pretty weak, though. Caw-caw! I probably should have thought about using 1,000 Cuts before doing that, but hey. I think Crippling Cloud and Well-Laid Plans is a good choice here. And then I think I'll keep... I mean, I don't think either of these are really going to be used, because I think I'm just going to murder him next turn, but hey.
Of the 2, keep the footwork.
Yeah, that's what I took.
Yeah.
And he's dead. Didn't matter.
Sorry, I was...
Ooh, Noxious Fumes. I really like Noxious Fumes. But we also
Noxious Fumes is amazing.
Yeah, Backflip is also really good, but Noxious Fumes, man. Noxious Fumes is so good.
If we're going poison, Noxious Fumes is like the cornerstone of the entire build.
And even without poison, Noxious Fumes is just a good card. It's just really good. Do we want to upgrade our new Noxious Fumes? Upgraded Noxious Fumes is crazy good. Basic Noxious Fumes is good anyway, but like, do you have any?
I think that's the best upgrade we can do.
I agree. Let's do that.
And it's like without question. I'm pretty sure there's like not even an argument to upgrading anything else.
Man, I've been streaming for an hour and I still haven't made it past the first boss. How about that? That's because we're talking so much. Okay, so
I mean,
I like this opening hand because we can set up our power cards like right away. By the way, I should let our viewers know that when you play a power card, it disappears from your deck for the rest of that battle, and that effect is just there permanent until the end of the battle. So the downside to not playing power cards is that you will draw them again.
I like how we're an hour and 10 minutes in and we're still explaining how the game works.
Yeah, that's because this game. Yeah, let's 1,000 cuts and let's footwork and let's neutralize. I think that is like an ideal first turn almost.
Yeah, yeah. Unless we had the noxious fumes, I think that's like definitely ideal.
Speaking of noxious fumes, there it is. The downside is that he's threatening damage. I could chug the Essence of Steel and gain some plated armor. That would definitely... I mean, we have 3 potions, so I kind of feel like I should use one because it sucks to waste potions. So...
Yes. Okay. I was waiting for you to look over to the third one because I forgot which one that was.
Yeah.
Yes. Using the plated one, yeah.
I think that's going to be good right now. Yeah, so I'm going to do Fumes, Plans, Defend. Yeah, that'll means I'll only take 1 damage. Yeah, that's really good. I'll do that.
Yeah.
And it gets a retain a card. Let's retain the Flying Knee. And now he's going to try to debuff me. Can I deal 24 damage? I don't think so, unfortunately. Or can I? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. He's going to take poison damage, and then so he's going to revert into his defensive form. I don't even know what the debuff is going to be, but... Now he has Sharp Hide, which means anytime I attack him, I will take damage, which I can block. So I'm not going to want to hit him too very much here. I do have 4 energy, so I have some leeway. So let's...
Yeah, you can survive or defend, poison, stab, and then neutralize.
Definitely going to do that. And then I'm not going to use the defend because I want to retain that for next turn. Yeah, this boss fight really should be easy. I am well equipped to take this guy down.
It is a pretty good boss for you right now, yeah.
It feels good when you fight the type of boss that your deck is built to defeat. Alright, he's going to deal 20 unless I deal 40 to him this turn. Can I do that? Oh, ooh, Crippling Cloud is really good here because he's going to threaten. He's going to attack 4 times. The weak is going to affect his damage more. So he's only going to deal 12, which I should be able to block without much. Well, I mean, I'm not going to block all of it, but most of it. So Alright, so yeah, I am just gonna like hit him into his alternate form here. Or do I want to... No, I don't want to dodge and roll. I just want to like... Well, he's gonna go into poison anyway.
Yeah.
He's gonna get poisoned anyway. Do I want to dodge and roll? Do I want to strike? I don't think dodge and roll is really necessary because I have enough block. Because and his smaller form isn't threatening. So yeah, let's just hit him.
Yep.
Keep the dodge and roll. Yeah, again, well-laid plan, so it's not like I'm wasting it. I'm not risking not having block. So let's plans. Let's block and then hit him twice. Actually, I can hit him 3 times. Right? Because if I hit him again, then I'll go down to 6. Yeah, I'll still be fine. Retain. Now he's threatening me for 12. Let's get rid of one of the strikes, or do I want to? Because I'm not going to block 3 times. I don't think. Yeah, definitely not going to block 3 times. So let's do that. And 12 plus. Yeah, I think I'm fine to do that. And then I'll keep that. Yeah, this is just a cakewalk. Pretty much.
I think we definitely built like the right deck for this boss.
So he is functionally at, how can I math? He's at 14 health. So yeah, he's dead. He's just straight up dead.
Dude, poison is overpowered.
It's really good. So the card we get from this is going to be a big deal. Hopefully we can get like a really good poison card or something just generally good. Here we go. Unload. Oh, Corpse Explosion! Yes! I love Corpse Explosion. So Corpse Explosion, apply 6 poison, and then when that enemy dies, deal damage to the rest of enemies equal to the dead enemy's max HP. That can really save your butt in some fights in this game. And these other 2 cards are not nearly as good. So yeah, we're Corpse Explosioning. And then for our
Without
prize
a doubt.
relic, Pandora's Box, transform all strike and defend cards. No, I don't like that. It's just way too random. Like, you just don't know. You're probably going to get some garbage. Busted Crown, gain a energy at the start of your turn, so you have 4 instead of 3. Future card rewards have 2 less to choose from. Fusion Hammer, gain a energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer smith at restites. And I can also choose not to take any of these if I don't want any of them. So this seems a little bit tough to me, Jeremy. Like, I think we're still at the point with our deck where, like, we're far from a finished product. Like, we still definitely want to build this deck with a couple more, like, really good cards at least. So I'm not loving Busted Crown. I'm also not so sure I like Fusion Hammer, because in a Poison's deck especially, like, there's a couple cards that I really like to upgrade. That one that's name is escaping me, the one that doubles poison, you upgrade it and it triples poison instead. I love to do that. And if we get that card with the Fusion Hammer, I'm going to cry. So, I don't know here. What do you think?
So, if you remove the option to not choose any of them, like if I had to choose one of these 3, I think I would choose the Busted Crown, because almost all of the time, like past Act 1, you're not going to want to add too many cards to your deck. And honestly, our deck isn't terrible as it is. Like, we want to remove some of the strikes and defends, and we want to definitely add some more poison, like, augmenters. But
that is kind of what I was thinking. And another one thing in favor of Busted Crown is that we already have 1, 2, 3 cards. We have 3 cards already that cost 2, and that means we would be able to play 2 of those in one turn, which can be a big deal. Like, Crippling Crowd, Corpse Explosion in one turn can be really good.
Yeah, and like, I don't know. It's honestly, it's a decision between Busted Crown and Fusion Hammer.
That's a tough one. That's or we could take nothing and just, like, try and go with 3 energy and being able to upgrade everything, and having 3 card rewards to choose from. So
yeah, but 4 energy is so nice.
It is really nice. I think I'm going to take the Busted Crown if you have no objections.
I don't have objections. I have concerns, but I don't think that that's the wrong decision.
No matter which course of action, I have concerns, but I'm going to go with Busted Crown.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't get just really garbage card rewards from here on out.
And that also leaves us the option to, like, hit multiple shops and upgrade when we hit rest stops, you know?
Yeah, speaking of which, I have the mob bank, and there's no shops still, like, anywhere close to here. Wow. That is rare. You almost always see a shop early on a floor. By the way, for those of you who are wondering, yes, this is a new floor. There are 3 main floors in Slay the Spire. We just finished the first one. So,
is there only one shop?
One shop there and 2 shops. There's one up there too, like near the end. Definitely,
okay.
Especially since we only have 1 card reward here, I 1,000,000% want to hit that first shop up there. In fact, I'm pretty sad that there isn't one early on. But the good news is, once we get up there, we will have all of the money to spend. We are going to have so much money. That is, if we can make it. And because I like question marks, so I'm going to want to hit those 2 question marks. Then probably go for the elite, or I could go for the campfire and then an elite. Is there anything here we really want to upgrade? 1,000 Cuts upgrade would be nice, but we aren't... I mean, this isn't like a 1,000 Cuts deck, so maybe it's not that important to upgrade it.
We're going more towards poison, so...
Dodge roll would be kind of nice to upgrade, but I'm not sure it would be essential. Poison stat would be really nice to upgrade. I'm not sure if that's essential. So yeah, decisions. Yeah, of course, when you kill elites, you get relics, and relics can be really overpowered. So this is the fight where Caltrops would have been really nice. 1,000 Cuts is pretty good in this fight. Corpse Explosion is busted in this fight. Corpse Explosion, you kill one, you've killed them all. And we have Poison to make that happen. So I'm thinking Corpse Explosion block twice. What do you think, Jeremy?
Yeah.
A new floor... Okay, so... In basic Slay the Spire, a new floor resets your HP to full. Because I'm doing Ascension, which adds its challenges, it doesn't fully restore your HP, but it restores a lot of it. So yes, it does actually restore HP. So yeah, I'm gonna go Corpse Explosion and defend twice. I'm going to take 2 damage, which I can live with. Let's see. I don't think it's possible to kill them this turn. Ooh, Crippling Cloud. Yeah, gonna play that just immediately, because of course I am. Neutralize. Yes. Okay, well, actually, yeah. Everything but the strike. Because the strike isn't really gonna do much. And so we are probably... Yeah, we are going to probably win this turn right now. Because poison. Oh, we didn't draw... Oh, okay, we're going to win anyway, though, because we can deal enough damage to get him down to 0. And watch him go boom. Once he dies, he's going to blow up his friends. Boom. Oh, no! Oh, okay. I thought they weren't... Okay, so the poison applied before the corpse explosion, and I thought that the poison damage animation was the corpse explosion not killing them. I was like, oh, no, did I not take into account, like... the reduced damage thing, but no, it was a false alarm. Okay, so what 1 card do we have the chance to add? Yo, look at this! Look at that! Bouncing
Can't
Flask!
see it yet.
That is a beautiful card! Oh, yo, I want to upgrade that. That is a busted card upgrade. Look at this! Look at this! This is beautiful! This is beautiful! This is so beautiful! Oh!
It's so hard because I'm lagging mine by like 4 seconds, so you get super hype, and I'm like, what are we hyped for? What are we waiting for?
Yeah, exactly. Now, it should be noted that the Special Relic is actually quite good because it upgrades cards in your hand during the game, but it's a little random and the curse is bad. Yeah, Pain, that's bad. I don't like Pain at all, and there's no shop for a long time, so we're going to be stuck with it for... I want to upgrade Bouncing Flask right now.
Wait 1 second. Your first
I canceled curses! I canceled curses! That's right, I canceled curses! So,
what is the Special Relic? I actually don't know.
It is a relic that, at the start of every turn, one of your cards in your hand at random gets upgraded. For the rest of combat. Not permanently, for the rest of that game. For the rest of that...
I don't know that that's better than upgrading a specific one, though.
Yeah, I mean, it is very good. I have used it to great effect, but Bouncing Flask upgraded is so good. Like, for real. And again, let's be realistic. A lot of the time, strikes and defends are going to get upgraded, which is... I mean, it's never bad to upgrade, but, like... Is that really going to change the outcome of the battle? Maybe not. That's not an easy decision. We are going to come up on a campfire, too, so, I mean, it's not as though I won't be able to upgrade the Bouncing Flask.
That's true.
So, you know what? I think it'd be fun to go with the relic, especially since I already have the curse negator. It's like, you might as well use it, right?
Yeah, I'm tempted to say yeah.
I think it's fun. I like going with fun. So I'm gonna go this way where there's 2 campfires, because I'll be able to upgrade the Bouncing Flask before the elite fight. And then if the elite does a lot of damage, I'll be able to rest. Or I can just upgrade something else, which is just good.
Yeah. Alright.
Let's go that way. That means we're going to have to do 2 fights instead of question mark rims. Okay, so this guy has... This is the Spheric Guardian. He has permanent block. So block is basically part of his health. He has 3 what's called Artifact, which negates the first 3 debuffs. So the first 3 times I try to poison him, he will not be poisoned. That being said, after that, he will be very vulnerable to poison because he only has 20 HP. And so I'm going to do these power cards here, and then I will dodge and roll. And take it. Oh, defend plus. See, so the thing upgraded my defend. So now it's gain 11 block, which is really good. Oh, look, Bouncing Flask. Hello, really good card. Yeah, this guy's gonna die quick. Like, yeah, he's gonna just die, like, next turn, I think. Easy fight is easy.
Man, I didn't realize how good Bouncing Flask is against this guy.
Yeah, it's really good. It's just good in general. Yeah, and he's
I
just
like
dead.
the card, but I just specifically against this one.
Yeah, specifically. Alright, what is going to be our card? Quick Slash. I think I'm going to skip that. I mean, it's not bad to have card draw, and I do have 4 energy, but like...
I want to
keep my deck small. Yeah, I want to keep my deck small.
Yeah.
We're We're gonna go this way and fight more fools. Okay, Noxious Fumes. Yeah, definitely Noxious Fumes, 1,000 Cuts, and Strike. I want to go with the one with the lowest HP.
Insane in this start.
Indeed. Oh, did I play the fumes before the cuts? If I did, then I missed out on 1 damage. But hey,
You did. It's just 1. I don't think it's gonna matter super much.
So this sucks because I didn't draw any block. That's just unfortunate. But you know, my relic just gave me 14 block for free, so actually I shouldn't complain too much.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit, but not too much.
Not too much. So we're gonna play that. Explosive Potion obviously can be good, but I'm not sure if I'm even gonna need it. I'll save it for like if they get down to like I could try and like even out the damage so that I can like deal 10 to all of them and finish them off, I guess.
But then again, you could draw a Corpse Explosion and it's just gonna kill them all anyway.
That too. But unfortunately, I didn't think of that, and I am going for the one with the lowest HP. That being said, they are going to be poisoned, so it probably doesn't matter anyway. So yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, I will probably draw a Corpse Explosion like this coming turn and just murder them all. So I take 4 damage, unfortunately. There's the Corpse Explosion, and there is 3 dead things, I think. Yeah, they're just gonna die. And I'll block because why not block? There we go. What do we get? Outmaneuver, not playing that. Not taking that. Not even thinking of that for a second. Alright. This fight... Okay, another cultist. And so this guy, the Chosen, next turn he is going to give me a debuff, which is mildly annoying, but I should be able to handle this fight well. First of all, let's... okay, don't have 1,000 cuts. First of all, let's make him weaker, so he's going to threaten 8. And... so, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can play my power cards. I can block the damage, and I can... I want to go for the cultist first because he snowballs. And I will keep the... No, I don't need the defend next turn.
Yeah, keep in mind you're getting 14 block next turn.
Yeah. I think Footwork, Flask, and Knee will be good here. Take all the poison. It's not upgraded yet, unfortunately, but hey. Do that, and then... So now, from now on, whenever I play a card that's not an attack, I will have a garbage card shuffled into my draw pile, which is bad, but not like the end of the world. That being said, I'm going to lean more towards offense and probably take a little extra damage. Okay, so... He's threatening 10. Can I kill the cultist this turn? He's functionally at 17. Yes, I can kill him, definitely.
Yeah.
So that's excellent. So just hit him 3 times and then hit you. I think I'm going to refrain from playing the dodge and roll. Hold on to it for next turn.
Sorry about my dogs.
That's fine. I can barely hear them. Okay. Corpse Explosion. That would have been nice to draw earlier in this game, but oh well. He's threatening 18. That kind of sucks.
Poison.
Yeah, it is still poison. He's threatening 18, which kind of sucks. I will put 2 garbage cards in my hand for next turn if I play a couple, you know, if I can block in Crippling Cloud. That will put 2 garbage cards in my hand, but that might be worth it. I kind of favor Crippling Cloud over Corpse Explosion here because it will mean I take less damage. So, yeah. I'm going to do that. I could block one more time for another garbage card, but then I think that's getting to the point where, like, next turn is going to suck. So, I think I'm going to not.
You're only taking 1.
That's right, I am only taking 1. I didn't realize that. I was thinking he was hitting me 3 times, he's only hitting me twice. I also have these potions to play with, but I guess I don't really need them. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Hit him, and Corpse Explosion. And then I'll take a defend with me. Yeah, he's gonna die. he can't even do anything to me because I can't be weakened. All right, and then he just dies. I don't even have to do anything. Cool. Poison damage is applied at the beginning of the enemy's turn. By the way, like before they attack. So if they are going to, if the poison damage is higher than their current HP, they will die. Not going to take Caltrops here. It doesn't really fit with our deck, I don't think. I mean, our deck is a little defensive, but I don't think it's really what I want to go with. Yeah, we're just going to skip it. Now I'm going to upgrade the Flask because upgraded Flask is beautiful. And then we're going to fight an Elite. Here we go. Oh, it's these guys. These guys are a little rough, not going to lie. That being said, I think we have a decent deck to deal with it. Unfortunately, we are going to take some damage this turn, and it's going to kind of suck. But we can set these guys up for, you know, a potentially early exit. So I think I want a Corpse Explosion, the one with the most HP, Noxious Fumes, and Footwork. Do you agree, Jeremy?
Well, so...
Do I want to save Corpse Explosion for potentially for 3 turns from, like 2 or 3 turns from now?
So I'm fine with Corpse Explosioning now, but you have to obviously prioritize dealing.
Oh, wait a
damage
second.
to
Wait a
that
second.
one.
Thought. So Corpse Explosion. My first thought is the Corpse Explosion, the one with the most HP, but they are all going to get poisoned from Noxious Fumes. So maybe I should Corpse Explosion, the one with the least HP, because they're going to take poison damage anyway.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. Because, like, once the one with the least HP dies, all of them are going to be at less than 10 health, and that's
I also have
assuming you don't deal damage to them otherwise. So.
I also have Explosive Potion. Explosive Potion, so that can finish them off in the case of them not... Yeah. Let's Corpse Explosion, the little guy with 48. Let's Noxious Fumes. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to take a lot of damage, but Footwork is going to be possibly very useful because these guys can really hurt you a lot.
You
and
also do have a rest stop
lot
coming up soon.
A lot of damage.
So.
1,000 Cuts is good. A Crippling Cloud. Oh, yes. Crippling Cloud. Thank you very much. Do I want to play 1,000 Cuts? Let's see. They're threatening right now. Well, actually, Crippling Cloud is going to lower their damage by quite a bit. By like...
they're threatening 24, so you're going to take 10 if you don't defend or...
But if I Crippling Cloud, if they're threatening 24, then they're only threatening 18, so I would only... And then I'm going to... Wait, yeah. They're threatening 18, so I would take 4. So I can 1,000 Cuts, Crippling Cloud, and then defend. Like, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I can't do that, because that's 4 energy.
I mean, you'll take 4, but...
I could also just not 1,000 Cuts. Like, I don't think 1,000 Cuts is going to be, like, super great, because we're just going to Corpse Explosion anyway.
That's true.
Yeah, I think I'll avoid 1,000 Cuts, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm down with that.
Let's hit you, and let's... Survivor. And yeah, that's it. I mean, we do, like, in quotes, waste an energy, but hey.
That's not always the worst move.
Can we kill that guy this turn? He is functionally at 12, 8. Yes, we can win the game this turn.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So... Yeah, because they're going to take damage. Yeah, they're done.
Dude, Corpse Explosion is amazing.
It really is. Okay, Tungsten Rod. Whenever you would lose HP, lose 1 less. I love it. Anything that prevents damage is great by my book. Skill Potion. Choose 1 of 3 random skill cards to add to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. The unplayable stuff that pops up, Garrett, is garbage cards that get shuffled into your deck that don't do anything when you draw them. So it sucks because they take up space in your hand and they are useless. Skill Potion. So do I want to ditch one of these potions in favor of the Skill Potion? I tend to think gaining strength is not that... I mean, the strength... I mean, none of these 3 potions are really that great. I definitely want to take the Skill Potion. Which potion do I want to get rid of, though?
I think of the 3, the strength one is the worst.
I tend to agree. So let's discard that and take the Skill Potion.
Not in every situation, but in this deck, definitely. Like, in a Shiv deck, the strength would be amazing. But
a Backflip. I do think a Backflip is worth taking. What about you?
Backflip is a very good card. I think it's... how big is your deck right now?
My deck is... Let's see. 4, 8, 12, 16. I have 19 cards, which is starting to get up there, but not... I think I'm still comfortable with taking it.
Backflip is still a net positive, I think.
Yeah.
Also, Jesus, you have 635 gold. What the heck, man?
Yeah, I know. Mabank.
We're gonna buy out all of the shops.
Yes. I think I'm going to rest here because 27 HP is not a lot, and I think we're gonna still do at least one elite fight. Oh no, I'm not gonna do an elite. Oh yeah, I am gonna do an elite fight. There's an elite fight right there, so I'm just gonna rest and fight that elite. I do want to fight the elite because, I mean, upgrading cards is less important now that I have the warped tongs, so I'm not as inclined to go for the campfire and upgrade something. And
Yeah.
I want to kill elites. Yeah, killing elites is a good thing. Bottled
Relics would
flame.
be amazing, yeah.
Do I want to take the bottled flame? Choose an attack, start each combat with that in my hand. So I can just have, say, a neutralize in my hand at the start of every fight. The downside
Starting
to that,
each fight with neutralize would be amazing.
I mean, it is good. The downside is that you're less likely to draw like the power cards, for example, that you want to draw like early in the game. But it's not, you know, neutralize early is still like really good. So, and I also have the Horn Cleat already to protect me early. So, that being said, you did express that you think it sounds like a good idea. So I think I will take this and make neutralize an always start card.
Yeah, like you said, it makes you less likely to have the power cards that you want in your first turn, but also it applies weak for 2 turns because you upgraded it. So
and also, yeah, rest doesn't heal everything, unfortunately. But sometimes
it doesn't
you really
heal
need to
everything,
rest.
but it does heal, I think, like 30%.
Something like that. Also, if I do draw the power cards, though, it does make the power cards more playable because then I can reduce the damage coming in, you know, and like I would be able to afford not blocking as much and playing the power cards. So yeah, I think Bottle Flame is probably the right play for neutralize. And we're gonna fight an elite. It's these guys. Okay, Corpse Explosion. So Corpse Explosioning the small things, there is definitely merit to that.
Keep in mind he does resummon dudes once you get like a couple of them killed.
He definitely resummons dudes, but like that being said, Corpse Explosion means I can basically kill 2 for the price of 1. Oh, I definitely want to neutralize the big guys here because that will reduce his damage output a lot, and I'm going to take a lot of damage here. So he's going to threaten 12 instead of the 18 he was threatening. What do I want to play? 1,000 Cuts, Corpse Explosion, Crippling Cloud. Or what do you think? I think this is not very obvious what to do here. 6 for... I do want to play Footwork first turn. It's just, do I want to play 1,000 Cuts too? And then, but then if I play, I mean, I can't play that and Corpse Explosion. Or Crippling Cloud. So, like, I could do 1,000 Cuts Footwork block. Then I wouldn't be applying any poison. But, you know, I think that's actually alright. Like,
yeah, I think it is too. I think, like, honestly, what you wanted this turn was Noxious Fumes. Like, you want to be...
agreed.
Yeah. So setting up without...
Like, I don't want to take too much damage, and, like...
I think definitely 1,000 Cuts, Footwork.
Yeah, because, like, and then Survivor will... I don't want to take too much damage, so...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do have... I might want to use Explosive Potion here at some point to clear away his guys. It's just, I'm not sure if it's going to be these specific guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this turn, but definitely Explosive Potion might be a good option this fight.
I can't be weakened. Neener, neener, neener. Alright, so no need to block at all this turn, but unfortunately we didn't draw very well, so we're going to backflip into something. Oh man, I so much want to draw Noxious Flames, but didn't draw them. That's sad. So, I mean, we're definitely going to... I mean, there's no question what we're going to play, it's just what are we going to hit? Should I focus... I don't want to focus on killing the little guys right now, because they're going to die to 1,000 Cuts anyway, so let's beat up on the big guy.
Yeah, if you're going to poison stab anyone, definitely the big guy. And I don't see any reason to apply any of the other damage to anyone else either. Yeah.
Alright. Oh, dude, look at this crap! Oh my goodness! Can you believe that? What are the odds? What are the odds? Literally,
I drew taking 39 damage.
Literally every strike in my deck. Literally every strike in my deck. 5 cards out of 19 cards, I think? Or
no, it was 5 cards out of 9 even. We only had 9 in our deck, and you drew the 5 strikes.
Smokes. Wow, but I do have to, this is where I'm going to use the skill potion, because the skill potion could get me like a lot of things that could be very useful this turn. Hey,
Good
Jimbo,
luck.
welcome! I didn't know you were going to join us. I wish I had seen your advice. So, my friend James, who I believe you've met before, Jeremy, is in the
Yeah.
chat. He is very much a Slay the Spire veteran who is still actively playing the game very much. So, he is laughing very hard at me right now. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to remove strikes, but I haven't had... Oh, you've been in since early as this one. You've just been very quiet. Okay. Yeah, I haven't had very many opportunities to remove strikes, sadly. All right. Literally, I haven't had a shop since like the beginning of the game. It's just dumb luck. All right, we're gonna play skill potion here. Blur gives us some block at least. Oh, yo, calculated gamble. Look, calculated gamble. There we go. That saves us. That saves our butt. Like literally, like the perfect card to get here. I think I just discard the whole thing, right? I mean, there's no reason to take a... I mean, I can play one strike theoretically and kill that one of those minions, but I don't think that's necessary. Let's just discard everything. Oh, yeah, oh no, you can't pick and choose. That's the upgraded version. I was confusing it with. Okay, so we still like hardly drew any block, which sucks. But hey, let's So if I explosive potion. Well, let's... well-laid plans, noxious fumes. I probably shouldn't have played well-laid plans there. That was probably a mistake. Oh, actually, no, because I have 5 energy. I'm fine. Never mind. I'm fine. So, if I Bouncing Flask... Bouncing Flask is not the best, but it's not the worst either. Because, like, you know, it'd be annoying to poison, like, the thing that's going to die anyway. Strike, I can strike on the... Well, if I strike on the Fat Gremlin, that doesn't really do anything. Unless he gets poisoned. I think I have to Bouncing Flask here. Or I think. 3 vulnerable. Bouncing Flask. Oh,
Sam,
hi!
I have to dip out for a minute.
You have to dip out for a minute?
Yeah, I'm getting a call.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Alright.
Is Hades worth... Yeah. Oh, he has me playing Hades, but okay, yeah, I've heard Hades is really good. Yeah, I will play it at some point, but, you know, backlog and everything. And Slay the Spire is a thing. Okay, so now I believe I can kill... Let's see, he's going to take 9 damage. And if I... Yeah, I can play the potion right now and kill him. Yeah, that seems like the right play. I could play a strike and kill him too. Or wait, or can I? Deal 6 damage. No, actually a strike doesn't do anything. What am I talking about? So yeah, we're going to play Explosive Potion, save myself some damage. And then we're going to defend. And retain the strike. And I still take 13 damage, but that is much less than before. The potion saved me. Okay, so this guy is going to summon more friends, but he's not going to threaten me this turn. I'm going to play Backflip and play more cards. Let's play Vulnerable, I think. Because otherwise I don't think this potion is going to be that useful. Like, if I'm going to apply Vulnerable, I think now's the time. 13, 13. And then I think Dodge and Roll, just for next turn's sake. What do I have in my deck? Yeah, I think I'm just going to Dodge and Roll, because gaining 9 block next turn could be really good. Alright, we've got Corpse Explosion again. Do I want to use it? I have Crippling Cloud. Do I want to use that? That could be really good. This is a pretty good hand right now, not going to lie. I like Crippling Cloud here. Let's do it. They've got 7 poison. Yeah, and then I could Corpse Explosion. Yeah, definitely going to Corpse Explosion. It doesn't matter which one I do. And I'm going to neutralize the big guy. And yep, that's turn. And yeah, I'm pretty much going to win now. Take that. Take that. Bye. Potion Belt. Ooh, love Potion Belt. That means I can carry up to 5 potions. Right now I don't need 5 potions, but, you know, at some point that could be very good. Dodge and Roll. Do I want a second Dodge and Roll?
No, probably not.
No, probably not. Yeah, okay. Good to know. Yeah, because we wanted to poison it. Welcome to the voice chat, James.
Hello, hello.
I
Oh,
did
yeah.
not know you were going to join in. That is a pleasant surprise. I am doing very well, thank you. Hope you are enjoying your Saturday. All right. So this snake plant. Okay. So this guy kind of annoys me a lot of the time. I tend to take a lot of damage in this fight, which is annoying. All right. Well, first things first. I'm gonna. Or wait. Do I want 1,000 cuts? I'm not so sure that's good because he gains block a lot, and I think that's gonna reduce the effectiveness of 1,000 cuts by quite a bit. Then again, maybe it's not because I don't know. I kind of lean against 1,000 cuts here. I'm thinking of backflipping to see what I get because like I really like to play those power cards early, and then we'll go from there. So I'm gonna backflip.
Yeah, if you get a footwork from that, it's super value.
Did not get
But you did
footwork,
not.
sadly. I did get well-laid plans. Let's neutralize him. He goes down to... So he's threatening 18. Definitely want to play Survivor. And I'm going to discard 1,000 cuts because I'm just not going to play that. Yeah, I think well-laid and dodge and roll are pretty solid choices here. Let's do that. And
Does this guy damage every turn, or does he have debuff turns? I think he has debuff turns.
I think he attacks a lot, but sometimes debuff. Yeah, he's going to debuff
Yeah,
me
there's
now.
the debuff turn.
So let's footwork. Let's poison stab him. Well, actually, there's not really that much. There's really no like. It's obvious what to use. That's what I'm trying to say. We footworked now, so let's keep the defend. Oh, I can't be weakened. So he just. Well, he didn't waste his turn because now I'm frail. But hey, that was not as big a deal. Bouncing Flask and Crippling Cloud, two very good cards. Unfortunately, I will take a lot of damage if I play both of those.
Crippling is probably the weak is probably worthwhile. I would probably like crippling, double defend, strike, or
Yeah.
something.
I agree. So he's threatening 18, and then strike. I think we'll keep the definitely gonna keep the flask over the corpse explosion, no question. I take 6. That's unfortunate, but hey. Would have liked to draw Noxious earlier, but
Does
let's see.
Flask double strike kill?
Let's see. So 12 Bouncing Flask basically does 12. So functionally he's at 28. Then Bouncing Flask brings him down to 16. And yeah, I can kill him, I think.
Well, no, because he'll have a block after your first strike.
He'll get blocked, but I have strike plus, not regular strike. So that's 18 damage, not 12. So I think he's just dead.
He'll have 16 after poison, and then he'll block for 3, so that's 19 total.
All right, hold on. So 28, then 16, 9, 18. Darn, I'm like 1 off, aren't I? That sucks.
Yeah,
That
it might be
No,
worth,
I have I have
blocking.
explosion potion. I have explosive
Oh,
potion.
yeah,
I can just
potion
kill
for
him.
it.
I can just kill him. We're good. And yeah, he has 1 health, but I can just explosive potion, and he's dead. Bye. All right, backflip plus. I already have a backflip, so probably don't need 2, right? Even though it is upgraded, but
I feel like you probably don't have good enough energy to warrant that amount of card draw.
I mean I do have 4 energy.
Yeah, but you don't have dumb things like adrenaline or similar.
True, yeah, I don't have like energy giving cards. That's true, and I have a lot of cards that cost 2. So like you want to use your energy. Yeah, okay, I'll skip it. Want to keep the deck nice and small. Look at my gold count, by the way. I am going to buy whatever I want at that shop. That's for sure. Speaking of shops, okay, cool. So we run up into a shop here, and we have a shop coming up right after it if we want it, or we can go for the elite instead. Depends on what he has for sale. Let's see. What do you have, sir? I mean, Shuriken is good, but in a poison deck, it's not the best because, we're not trying to win games with strength. We're winning games mostly with poison. Question card actually kind of negates somewhat the drawback of the Busted Crown, but we are fairly late in the game, so I feel like it's not really worth it. Cauldron, brew 5 random potions. I have 5 potion slots, so I can totally do that. I can spend 100 gold and remove a card, which, I mean, I'm going to do that right now. Or am I? I mean, it does mean my Maw Bank will be null, but I mean, I've gotten my money's worth. Like, it's time to spend stuff. Let's remove a strike. So the Maw Bank is done. Thank you for your service, Maw Bank. I don't really want any of these cards, unfortunately. I think Cauldron's worth it. Do you?
I think if you don't think that you're definitely set on this boss, then you should buy Cauldron.
It's that dude. I don't remember his name, but the big buff knight dude.
Yeah, the dude who starts hitting real hard under half.
Nude Indigo, welcome to the stream. Glad you're popping in to say hi. I don't know if you've ever seen this game before. This game's called Slay the Spire, and it's really fun, and I recommend it. Yeah, I mean, potions can be really good, and I've got a chance to get 5 of them. And, like, I mean, I have gold to spare, so I kind of feel like, why not? Then again, you know, I say that, and then see next shop I come in, there's 2, like, 300 gold relics that are great, and I want them both.
I have a question.
Yes, Jeremy.
Also, I'm back.
Welcome back, Jeremy.
What's with the glowing potion? That's new to me.
The glowing potion.
These things double.
Oh, yeah, duplication potion. The next card, this turn, your next card is played twice. That's definitely good. I'm gonna confess something to you. I don't know if this is bad, but I never buy potions at shops, pretty much, unless it's like the last shop and I have nothing else to spend it on. Like, I just would rather improve my deck, honestly, or just get relics.
I find I buy a lot of potions in Act 1 if I'm trying to kill elites if I don't have good damage cards.
You know, that is actually a really good point. I should consider that more because, you know, sometimes elites on first floor can be really oppressive. So Jeremy, so basically I encountered a shop in this question mark area. There is another shop two squares away. I could save my 710 gold for that shop. I could spend a little bit of my gold now on the Cauldron and fight the elite instead of going to that shop. Or, you know, buy the Cauldron and go to that shop anyway and spend, you know, more than 400 gold on that shop. A lot of options. I don't really want any of these cards.
My opinion would be buy Cauldron and then go to the next shop too.
All right. Jeremy, do you think that's a good idea?
Yep.
Okay, let's do it. Gambler's Brew, Cunning Potion, Gambler's Brew, Speed Potion, Liquid Memories. Well, the Gambler's Brew will be really nice on those many turns where I draw all of my strikes again.
Hey, now you can't draw 5 strikes on a turn anymore.
You can
Yeah, that's
only
true.
draw
I
4.
cannot. I can only draw 4. All right, so now we have 5 potions. I think I definitely could have done better, but hey. I could save scum and not do that, but you know, I've already announced that I'm not going to be save scumming on the stream, so let's not. All right, let's fight this dude. Oh, I hate this fight. It's the fight with the knight and the cleric. These guys are really annoying most of the time. What do I have? I've got neutralize, which is good. I mean, obviously you want to kill the cleric really fast before it starts healing. I'm not so sure I'm going to be able to do that, though, unfortunately. So there's a lot of possibilities here because, you know, I have a lot of potions. Crippling Cloud, there's merit to that right away. Footwork, I think I definitely want to do because this fight is not going to be over quick. I don't think. It's not likely that I'm going to be able to kill one of them with Corpse It's not likely I'm going to be able to deal 78 to the Centurion and Corpse Explosion him right away. Footwork. I do want to play Footwork. There's no 1,000 cuts, so the order of cards doesn't really matter here. I mean, I could Gambler's Brew and try to get, like, different cards. Because I have 2 Gambler's Brew, but I kind of feel like that's not worth it.
Yeah, that's
Tripling Footwork and then Gamble. Well, no, because then you don't have a ton of energy. This is a tough line, you're right.
Tough decision, tough decision. Well-laid plans is always nice. I think I'm gonna Footwork, Crippling, and then well, I'll weaken one of them obviously with Neutralize. And if I'm not happy with the current status of my block, I can always drink the Speed Potion and block much better. All right, let's Footwork.
The weakening from Cripple blocks a lot, but then it is a lot of energy still, so you could only play 1 or 2 block cards.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but hey. So Footwork, let's do that. Let's Crippling. So they're only threatening 16, so that's not too bad. That being said, taking, you know, 9 damage is not ideal when I'm only at 29 health. I could chug the speed potion and only take 4 damage.
I think the speed potion with dodge and roll, I think it still applies next turn too, so you would get 12 block next turn. I could be wrong on this.
I think you're right, because dexterity does apply, like, to the next turn block. So, yeah, I actually really like that. Thank you for bringing that up. I didn't think of it. So, yes, next turn I will gain 12 block. Actually, though, it's probably not the end of the... Probably not that big of a deal, because the Horn Cleat is going to give me 14 block next turn. So, I'm hoping to draw a lot of, like, you know, power cards or offensive cards next turn. Because I'm not going to need block. Alright, so... I drew 2 strikes and a poison stab and 2 defends. Do I want... Let's see, how much damage can I do? 9, 6, 15, 21, plus the 3 poison. So the cleric is still going to have... Oh, by the way, I do have the cunning potion, which is like a bunch of extra damage for whenever I may want it. And I may want to kill this cleric pretty quickly, too. Gambler's Brew, I'm not so sure that's worth it here. Again, like, it is nice to kill the cleric nice and quick, but... Decisions. How much damage is a Shiv Plus, by the way? Isn't that like 6 per damage, so that's like 18 in 1 potion?
I want to say it's 7 per Shiv, but I could be wrong on that too.
6.
It could be 6.
I'm pretty sure it's 6, so I think that's just like 18 free damage, if I want it. So let's Poison Stab. Let's Strike Plus, and then that brings you down to... Yeah, I think I kind of want to save these resources for next turn, because the cleric is not going to heal this turn. So I don't think it's urgent to kill it right now. So I don't think I have to like use up really useful resources. Okay, Corpse Explosion. Can I guarantee a kill on the cleric? So functionally it's at 18. That brings down to 12. So I'm going to need to draw something with Backflip if I want to kill it this turn. Or I can just use the Cunning Potion. What do I have left? Oh, wow. Great. Not a great bunch of cards left in the draw pile. I could very easily Backflip and just draw 2 defense. That would make me very sad. Or I can just spend the Cunning Potion and kill the cleric right now. Do I want to do that though?
That's putting 2 potions into a hallway fight though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think the play is probably, I think, Corpse Explosion, Strike, and Noxious Fumes. I think that's solid.
I would do the same.
Yeah, because the cleric's probably going to die, even though it's going to heal. It's still very poisoned, so it's not going to last very long. That being said, it did just block, which sucks. Oh yeah, well, no question right now I want 1,000 cuts Bouncing Flash. There's like no alternative. Would have liked more poison on the cleric, but hey. Alright, another Corpse Explosion.
Yo, just hit the double corpse.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm going to poison the cleric and kill the cleric right now. And then, unfortunately, I'm going to have to take damage, but...
No, dude, he explodes for twice his HP now, because he's double,
It works that way?
Does
Yeah,
it
dude,
really
Corpse
Yo!
work?
Explosion is a
I did
card.
not know that worked that way. Yo! Thank you for telling me that. Wow, that is busted. Holy smokes.
I'm waiting to see it.
Yeah, it just happened.
Oh my god.
Riddle with Holes, I do not want that in my deck. So, bye. Yeah, I'm going to go to the shop. 583 gold to spend. Let's see what we got. Ooh, Lizard Tail is nice because it means you have margin for error. Or Chalcum, I'm not keen on really at all. Toolbox, not too keen on that either. I definitely want to get the Lizard Tail. I don't know about you guys. Let's see these cards. Well, I definitely want to remove a strike as well. That is going to happen. So now I have 458. I mean, none of these other options. I mean, Bane is alright.
Truth be told, Sadistic Nature is kind of cute with Noxious Fumes.
Ooh, you're right. That's actually a good point. I didn't think of that. 'Cause, yeah, yeah, I mean, it's like having an additional not quite as good noxious fumes. It is like expensive though. It's 174, so that means I wouldn't be able to buy the lizard tail.
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
So I kind of think lizard tail is a little better. These potions distilled chaos. Nah, not too keen. Is Bane worth it for this deck?
I would not say so.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Bane just in general because 14 for 1 is not bad, but like I'm not trying to kill people with brute strength. I'm trying to kill them with poison. So I'll take lizard tail, and then maybe I'll just save the rest of this gold for the first shop in the next floor because this stuff doesn't seem like anything game breaking.
Yeah, the only thing that I would maybe think about is leg sweep, but I mean, I think you're probably fine for now.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on leg sweep personally. So let's keep going. I think I want to heal because this boss can dish out a lot of damage. I mean, really, a lot of the bosses can. And he also has that thing he does where he heals his poison like in the middle of the fight if you can't just like kill him quick enough. So this is probably going to be a long haul kind of fight, and I want to have HP. Plus, I have the tongs, so I'm not too concerned about upgrading cards. And as I already said, I'm not going for the heart. Okay, so this guy is tough. Don't want to use my potions yet. We are going to, I think, backflip first thing. See what we get. Strikes. Okay, well, at least they're out of the way. Neutralize him. Well-laid plans. Dodge and roll. And I think defend. I could have flying need instead of dodge and roll, but I guess I'm just going a little more defensive. I mean, 8 damage at the end of the day. I mean, 1 extra energy is nothing to sneeze at, but hey. I can just well-laid plans. I can keep the flying knee for next turn. So, that's what I'm going to go with. I take no damage to start. He's going to buff. So, unfortunately, the Horn Cleat was not really of any use this battle, but hey. So, he's not going to hit me, so I'm just going to play the cards that aren't blocks. Keep defend plus. We've got footwork here, which is always great to see. Want to get noxious fumes on there right, as fast as possible. We're going to survivor. Wait, do I want a corpse explode? 14, 11. I think corpse explosion is probably worth it because I think it's worth taking 3 damage to increase his poison counter. That much. Potions aren't worth it. Yeah, let's do that. Keep the block for next turn if I need it. We've got the cuts. Yeah, we're going to play cuts and... Crippling Cloud, I mean, he's not attacking this turn, so it's not really a factor in terms of, like, reducing damage. That being said, it does increase his poison count, and it does thin out my deck a little bit. So I do want to play the cuts. Yes.
I'm sorry, I gotta dip out again. I'm getting another call, so I'm just gonna leave the call for now.
Oh, don't worry about it, dude. Take care. Come back if you can when you want to. And thank you for joining in. If I don't talk to you again.
Will do.
All right.
And thanks for inviting me.
You're welcome. So
Sure.
let's cuts. Let's cuts. And do I want to cloud, or do I want to dodge and roll and do a little damage? I think I want to cloud. I will cloud. I'll save the dodge and roll for next turn. He cannot weaken me, which is great. Alright, he's threatening 23. Let's weaken him. Oh, he's already weak. That's right. That's how that works. Threatening 23, which is a decent amount. Corpse Explosion, I think I'm not going to play that this turn because I have better options. Let's Survivor plus Poisons. Yeah, I can play the rest of these. Ooh, okay. Bouncing Flask is very good. Yeah. I think he's about to buff himself a lot, which is annoying, but hey. Gonna do as much as I can this turn. He takes a bucket of damage. Now he's threatening 19. Let's backflip plus. Ooh, neutralize is always good. He has not healed his poison yet, so that's always nice to see.
He heals the turn after you get him under half.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it worked that way. Again, thank you for... It's nice to have you around because you know little details that I don't know. Boy, I know I've been streaming for 2 hours when my voice is starting to get tired from all the talking. Whew. Alright, so... This turn, I mean, it's obvious. It's Corpse Explosion, Poison Stab, Flying Knee. He's gonna heal, which sucks, but hey. Can't be helped. Catalyst! That's the name of that card, right? Catalyst is the card that doubles poison, triples poison. The name has been escaping me all day. Yeah, I would really obviously love to have a Catalyst. That would be like the cherry on top. Oh my goodness, he's threatening 66 damage. So I have to either block into Oblivion. Liquid Memories is worthless. I could Gambler's Brew and try and cook up something. I think I'm just going to block into Oblivion here.
You could Liquid's Memory the Bouncing Flask and just lose your tail.
I don't want to lose my tail though, because we still have an entire floor left to go. Plenty of hard fights. I can also Liquid Memories a Survivor Plus if I want to. Yeah, we're not going to play the strike. We're going to dodge and roll. So let's see. I'm going to basically take 33 damage. I'm going to take 34 damage. And I'm going to go down to 12, right? Yeah, 12. Which sucks. Is it worth using a potion to gain another, like, 10 block? I'm thinking probably not, because I can just keep that potion for later. So yeah, I'm going to call that a turn right there. Ouch. Okay, so now I have a free turn to just kind of do whatever I want. Rack up the poison, do damage. He's going to buff again, because that's what he does. Alright, can I... no, I don't think I can kill him this turn. So I'm going to have to block. Ooh, that's nice to draw. Nice to draw and neutralize. Wait, is he immune to... Oh, wait, he's weakened. Yeah, okay, he is weakened. Corpse Explosion gives him 9 poison. Poison Stab does 8 damage and 4 poison. So I think Poison Stab's a little better? Maybe? I don't want to do both, because I definitely want to block again. Let's do that. Discard that. Let's do that, and let's do that. Keep the Corpse Explosion for... Do I want to keep the Corpse Explosion, though? Because it's really only 9 damage. I want to keep the Defend, because I want to be able to block if it's possible. Alright, so... Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. We won. Excellent! That is floor 2 defeated. This is normally the part where, like, I would be kind of wanting to wrap up the stream because I'm a little tired. But we still have a whole floor to go. And I might want to play this game this week. I don't want to... Oh, another Corpse Explosion. James, are you still there or did you leave?
Not
I don't know. Okay, is a second Corpse Explosion, like, worth considering, or is that too much Corpse Explosion? I mean, obviously the stack effect is really good when you have 2 Corpse Explosion on top of each other. But I feel like that's a lot of Corpse Explosion. And the deck is already...
So my opinion, there's probably enough hallway fights in Act 3 that benefit from Corpse Explosion that it's kind of nice to have the double chance at seeing it.
Alright, it sounds fun, too, I'm not going to lie. It's a very fun card. So... Alright, I'll go with it. Let's see what relic we have. Or which ones we have to choose from. Slaver's Collar. During boss and elite combats, gain an extra energy. I like that a lot, because those fights are a big deal. We've got Sozu. Gain energy, but lose the ability to earn potions. Oh, by the way, I'm going to have 5 energy. That is awesome! And Hovering Kite, the first time you can discard... No, not going to be Hovering Kite. I'm leaning Slaver's Collar, I think, because... Sozu means I'm not going to be able to have that 5th energy in hallway fights. But I think being able to obtain potions is a bigger deal than having a 5th energy in hallway fights. What say you, James?
You have a lot of 2 energy cards in your hand or in your deck, and I don't know. I would probably go Sozu just because you already have 4 like kind of decent potions, but you could probably go either way.
Yeah, I mean, there is merit to that. I mean, all right, let's go with Sozu, I guess. Yeah, like, this deck is pretty strong now. I mean, I really hope I get a Catalyst, but, I mean, even as it is, it's pretty good. The thing that concerns me, though, is that it's not, like, overwhelmingly powerful. Like, I'm not going to get, like, first turn kills with it, so that's a little concern, but I think it's pretty strong. I do kind of want to go for that first shop there. I mean, I only have 260 gold, which is good, but not like, yeah. Or I could go for that. I could go for the far right path and go for the shop that's a little further up that gives me a little opportunity to get a little extra gold. Then there's an elite fight, and then there's another shop that I will be encountering after that. So actually, I'm not sure I'm keen on encountering 2 shops that quick. Or that close to each other. I'm thinking of just going for the first shop and then going as I please through the middle. Alright, I think I'm going to do that. So we got this guy. This guy is called the, what's his name? The Orb Walker. Alright. I'm going to be very reluctant to use potions because I have so few of them. They're a limited supply now. Let's backflip. I don't think 1,000 Cuts is going to be great here. That being said, I do have a lot of energy. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I mean, maybe 1,000 Cuts is worth it. I probably should have played it then, but hey. I think this guy's not going to be a very big problem. Probably going to talk a little less because my voice is getting tired. I'm going to be perfectly honest. 12 damage. Play that. Oh yeah, I can just play everything. Cool. That guy is going to be poisoned to death quite easily. Nice. Not going to take an outmaneuver. Alright, these 3... Okay, so this fight with the 3 Darklings, this is where Corpse Explosion is, like, just ludicrously good. Yeah, I have, like, the ideal deck to deal with this fight. Alright, so... I'm going to go with the one with the least HP. I kind of don't want to even care about 1,000 Cuts, honestly. Let's play... Because, I mean, just, like, when I play Quartz Explosion, like, it's just going to be... You know... I'm going to win really fast. Oh, I should have played more block. That was stupid. Should have played more block. I took damage unnecessarily. That was me not going slow enough. Okay, we've got Corpse Explosion ×2 here. Do I want to play Bouncing Flask or another Corpse Explosion? Kind of think... or I mean, I could play both of them. Why not? Yeah, it's kind of why not. I mean, there is well-laid plans, but hey. Don't need it. Excellent. So this fight is going to be over quick. Yeah, like I don't need to do anything. Like, this is just really easy. Bye, guys. Predator plus... No, not adding that to the deck. Let's go to the shop. What are we going to spend 297 gold on? Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. I do like that relic. Ornamental Fan. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Not too keen on that. It does not... that block does not factor in with Dexterity, so... Whenever you break an enemy's block and apply 2 vulnerable, we're not... This is not a strength build, so I kind of don't care about that. I think I'm going to remove a Shiv and go with Centennial Puzzle here. None of these cards appeal to me. I mean, I said shiv. I meant remove a strike because, you know, we want to keep removing strikes. Let's remove a strike. And let's buy the Centennial Puzzle. Now we're all the way down to 2 gold. Ooh, it's the Transient. Okay, so this is a very interesting and unique fight where the damage he deals will be reduced as you deal damage to him. So you really like to go very offensive against this guy, although block is also a valid strategy. I should be able to deal with him just fine, I believe. Yeah, this does not look like it's going to be too much of a problem. I've just got like so much energy. It's like, bro, you can't do that much. Would have liked to have drawn Noxious Fumes sooner, but hey, don't always get what you want in life. 45. That's fine. I'm actually not really going to take that much from that. Well laid. Is the well laid even worth it though? Wait, he's threatening 45. And so the 19 is going to bring him down to 26. Yeah, I'm just going to play the well laid. Keep the block for next turn. Oh, I actually took more... I don't know why I took damage there. I didn't calculate that right for some reason. Let's deal him damage. Let's poison him a great deal. I'm not too keen on 1,000 cuts here. And let's... Flying Knee, I think. The poison is going to reduce his damage by quite a bit. Now he's threatening 80. This is the last turn. After this turn, he's just going to die. He's going to straight up die. Let's backflip. Oh, unfortunately, I'm going to have to block a lot, but I don't think it really matters too much. Yeah, I'm totally fine. And he's dead. Distraction, no. Not gonna take that. Then we're gonna go this way. I think we're gonna be fighting an elite. Oh, hello, Corpse Explosion fodder. Nice to see you guys. Alright, how do I want to play this? 1,000 cuts, Noxious Fumes. Unfortunately, I only have 1 blocking card, and that kind of sucks. I am actually going to play 1,000 cuts. Fumes. Well laid, I think it's not really worth it. I would really like to apply 2 Corpse Explosions to that guy right there. And I don't get it, unfortunately. But, you know, at least I can settle for 1. Crippling Cloud is obviously really good. I mean, I'm going to win this fight anyway. Like, this fight is not going to be too difficult. Poison Stab. Yeah, let's stab you. I don't think that even mattered, but... They're all dead. Oh, he's still alive. Okay. Fine, you're just going to die anyway because you're poisoned. Alright, deflect, no. Let's go for a elite, an elite. It's this chick. Okay, Corpse Explosion is really good against this chick because she summons a bunch of dudes that will otherwise cause problems. Let's Footwork Backflip. Crippling Cloud is a good card, but do I want it? Not so sure. I think I do want a Crippling Cloud here. She's going to summon another sword. I get wounds in my deck, which kind of sucks. There's a Corpse Explosion. Very happy to see that. Oh, this is a little annoying. So let's figure this out. 1,000 cuts. Corpse Explosion. Functionally 6 damage to you. you go down to 8, and you take 1 damage from the cut. That's 7. Then, yes, okay, yeah, it does work. It does work. We're good. I definitely would like to use well-laid plans, but hey, I gotta get rid of the swords. She's gonna summon one. Okay, this is a little grisly, a little dicey here. I only drew 1 blocking card. I am probably going to take a lot of damage here unless I use potions, which I'd rather not have to do. I can use a cunning potion and use that to kill the little swordy dude fairly quickly. Oh, hey Garrett, thanks for dropping in. Glad you enjoyed your time with this game. I'm surprised you never watched your sister play it. Have a great rest of your day, dude. And now, I have 5 energy. I can Bouncing Flask, Noxious Fumes, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't play all of those at once. 11 damage. Yeah, let's Bouncing Flask first. And let's Noxious Fumes. He's at 6 poison at 21 health. So he's going to go on to 15. And then I'm going to play 2 cards. Deal 11. Basically, I'm going to deal him 13. He's at 15. So yeah, I can't kill him without shivs. I think I do want to play the Cunning Potion now. There's one of my 3 potions gone. I can live with that. So he's at 8. I think I want to do that. And now he's at... Yeah, okay, we're good. So we're going to do that, and that, and that. Alright. Unfortunately, I still take over 20 damage, which is hardly ideal, but at least this turn, I am fairly free. Damage, damage, damage... Bouncing Flask. Oh, that was a nice draw from the backflip. All right, I should, for the most part, be okay in this fight now. Looks that way. Let's see. He's at 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. That's 11. Darn! I don't think I can kill him right away. And I think that's all I'm going to do there. Oh, actually, no, I can kill him with 1,000 cuts. Okay, that's cool. Let's do that. Actually, maybe that wasn't the right move, because now... Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I am beyond okay. Poison damage kills you. Fight's over. Strawberry. Love it. More max HP. Can't get that. Bane is not worth it. Let's... I think I want to sleep. Yeah, there's no more elites to fight. I want to sleep. Hallway fight. Ooh, another corpse explosion fight. For sure. Bouncing Flask. Well laid. Block, block. Arthur Bontwick, welcome back. Glad that you are checking me out again. By the way, just some sad news about the Nuzlocke stream. I did not realize that Twitch videos on demand just disappear after a while. So aside from a hour-long plus highlight reel of the Nuzlocke run that I made for YouTube, my Nuzlocke run is pretty much gone now. Like, just disappeared. But thankfully, like I said, I did create like a highlight reel of like all the biggest moments. So it's not completely gone, but you know, it's kind of sad that I can't see like the run in its entirety. Yes, not much is up. Playing Slay the Spire. I don't know if you've ever seen this game before, but it's a really good game. I love it. Also, for your info, because I know you're not on my Discord or anything. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing at 2 o'clock. I'm going to be doing a really fun Pokemon Stadium 2 challenge. Blindfold Challenge Cup. So basically what I'm going to do is not look at the screen at all. I'm going to cover my eyes and try and figure out... Challenge Cup gives you a random team. So I am going to try and figure out what my team is on the fly, just going by the sound effects of battle. It's a really fun challenge. What is the Discord? I'm going to have to invite you to it. What's the best way to do that? You let me know. I don't know if I can just like email it to you or just give you a link. I don't know. I'm not like, I haven't had my own Discord server for super long, so the easiest way to just invite a dude on Twitch to my Discord server, I don't know. Twitch doesn't have PMs, does it? Like, I don't really want to post a Discord link invite in the chat, just like in public. So I don't know what's the best way. I mean, you. Oh, you can do that? Just have the link expire after one person joins. Edit invite link. Oh, okay, one use. Okay, I didn't know it worked. I didn't know it worked that way. And expire after 30 minutes, I guess. Grant temporary membership. Okay, all right. Generate a new link. Copy. All right, I am gonna post it in the chat. Get ready. There you go. So tomorrow at 2 o'clock, I'm going to do that. If not, I'm sure you'll enjoy checking out the video on demand. All right. So if you want Arthur Bontwick, you are welcome to join in the voice chat on my Discord server as well. If not, if you're just happy watching from the stream and just like chatting on the regular text chat, that's cool too. But anyway, okay. I am fighting monsters, and I should, concentrate on fighting those monsters. Okay, so that guy has not been corpse exploded yet. I definitely want to kill him fast, though. Footwork. Poison Stab. Crippling Cloud. And I have enough block, so I'm just going to do more damage to him, because I want to make sure he dies next turn. Hopefully I can Corpse Explosion and take out that other thing next to him. And I got it, sweet. So, I can do that. Noxious Fumes. Survivor and Defend. Unfortunately, I'm still going to take like 5 damage. But hey. Now that guy's going to die quick because he does not have a lot of health and he's going to get poisoned even more. So we're going to go fishing for more poison cards. We get another Corpse Explosion. Can I kill him this turn? 6, 12. No, I can't kill him this turn. So I am going to want to block one more time. Apply some poison. And Flying Knee, I guess. I don't think it really matters. Alright, 11. And yeah, maybe I'll have to check out your stream sometime too. I don't remember if I followed you or not, but Arthur. But if I have not followed you yet, then I will try and remember to do that after this stream. Outmaneuver, no, let's not do that. Don't really want to go to a shop because well, on one hand, I don't have a lot of gold. On the other hand, there's not really any more shops coming up. But I could run into one in a mystery room. So let's go this way. Nunchaku, every time you play 10 attacks, gain an extra energy. I'm always down for extra energy. Another fight. Okay, these guys, more Corpse. Man, Corpse Explosion is just such a good card. It's useful in so many fights. This is pretty obvious in terms of what I should be doing this turn. I want to go for the one with less HP. And yeah, not really anything else to do. Saying damn as if I'm like some kind of big Twitch streamer that like is humbling himself to the likes of your channel. No, I'm actually obviously a really small Twitch streamer, so I am not even an affiliate yet. Okay, so we are going to want a Corpse Explosion right now. Ooh, Noxious Fume. Ooh, Crippling Cloud. Great. I'm gonna want to block. And then do I want plans or fumes? I want fumes. Because I want poison now. And I'm gonna try to kill that middle guy as fast as possible. And that should be doable. That should be no problem whatsoever. So everybody else is gonna take 42. That actually doesn't kill everybody, does it? So I need to do more damage to the rest of them. Oh, they're poison though, so they're gonna get hit. Yeah, I don't think it really matters what I do here. I think I just win, but oh no. I got double corpse explosion means I just win. Yeah, definitely. No question. Because then they take double his max HP, which is way more than enough. Quick slash, not gonna take it. Does it matter which elite fight I do here? Not too much. I think I would rather go for a question mark room rather than a regular fight, though.
Yeah, actually, events are really good, so I agree with that.
Oh, hey, James. I tend to forget that you're still there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like actively playing Hades, so it's like in between rooms.
Yeah, that's totally fine. You are welcome to watch and talk and listen as much or as little as you wish. So Arthur's saying he plays a lot of Magic, so when this was recommended, he looked at it a little. He didn't expect the follow or the ignore. Okay. All right, cool. So, after slowly making your way up the twisting pathways, you constantly find yourself losing your way as the walls and ground seem to be inexplicable. I'm tired, man. Inexplicably shift before your eyes. The constant whispering voices in the back of your head aren't helping things either. Passing by a structure you are certain you have previously seen, you start to question if you are going insane or if the impossible geography of this place is starting to get to you. You need to change something, and soon. That's what the voices say anyway, and why would they lie? I want to focus here and heal 21 HP. I will be cursed, but that doesn't matter because I have a curse negate in my relics. So, yeah, I do not want madness in this deck. It will not be very useful. And so I will take the Writhe gladly, which just disappears immediately. And I go up to 70 health, and I will fight an elite right now at 70 health. It is the Giant Head, which is a fun little fight. And I think I'm well equipped to deal with it. 1,000 cuts, is that really worth it? Let's see. I think I can fit that in there. I think it's probably viable because this fight tends to go on for a little while. Let's backflip. And let's dodge and roll. And let's flying knee, I think? I mean, poison stab is nice, but I'm energy greedy, man. I want to play a lot of things. I should have played poison stab, but hey. Wow, that is about as useless a turn as I can get. I mean, I could play a Gambler's Brew here. You know what? I think I am going to play a Gambler's Brew here because I have another one. It's not like it's my only one. And I do like want to get a leg up on this fight. So let's do it. Let's just get rid of all these defends and draw some good stuff. Okay, yeah, this is good. We've got Bouncing Flask, we've got Noxious Fumes to get that going a turn earlier, and we've got some extra damage in here. Alright, cool. So now, that also just, speeds up the cycle, so I draw good cards, sooner that are going to have an effect, more of an effect because I'm talking poorly. They're going to have more of a long-term effect on the battle because they're being played that much sooner. So let's, man, I really wish I had a Catalyst in this deck. That would have been great. But hey, it's still a pretty good deck as it is. I should be blocking before I play my cards because, the way this monster works with the slow mechanic means I will do more damage. And do I want to do more damage or do I want to block more? It's only 6 damage, but then again, yeah, I'll just do the damage. Take the block. Yeah, I should be fine. The scary part is that it's going to keep threatening a lot of damage, but my block is good enough so that it should not be anything I can't handle before it dies. We're going to want to start blocking here. 14, 25. I want to block one more time. Yeah, it's at a lot of poison, so I can afford to block a lot because the poison is gonna just really eat away at her pretty effectively. I would like more of it, don't get me wrong, but I also want to, you know, not take damage. Do that, and then poison stab. Corpse explosion. No, I want defense. I want to be able to block her attacks as much as possible. Because there's another elite that I can fight coming up, and I want to, if I'm going to take that route, I want to be at high health. So I want to keep my health nice and high. Ooh, another bouncing flask. I'm just giving her all the poison. Yep, definitely worth it. Take that. Oh, I probably... Oh, yeah, I'm fine. She's gonna die in, like, half past now. No chance you're surviving. Goodbye. That was nice and smooth. I think I'm going to have a successful run and finally unlock Ascension 9. I've been stuck on Ascension 8 with Silent for quite a while. So, if you don't know, Arthur, if you're still watching, the way Slay the Spire works is, after you beat the game, you can play up to 20 additional difficulty levels, which add, like, a little annoying, difficult thing for each level. So, I'm trying to beat level 8, and then it goes up to 20. I've been stuck on 8 for quite a while. Ooh, Warpaint, I like that. I only get seriously? I play Warpaint and I get 2 defends instead of, like, you know, stuff that's actually... Then again, I mean, I guess I don't have too many skills, so that was fairly likely to happen, but really would have liked to have upgraded something else, like Crippling Cloud or Backflip or something. Man, 2 defense, that's not great, but hey, can't get the potion. 1,000 cuts. I don't need another 1,000 cuts. 1's enough. Oh, it's these guys again. I am well equipped to deal with these guys. Alright, let's go with the one with the lowest health. Oh, I should have 1,000 cuts right off. I did not. But hey. That 1 damage is probably not going to matter in the end. So they're going to threaten a lot of damage. But I am going to block a lot. So they're threatening 12 plus 16 is 28. Threatening 28. I mean, I'm definitely going to defend another time. Do I want well-laid plans or do I want to play Flask? I think I want a Flask because I want them dead ASAP. Yeah, I don't think Flask really matters. Okay, double Corpse Explosion. Let's go. The downside is I would have to play both of them. I would have to take a lot of damage, so I think I'm only going to play 1. You've got 30. Okay, you are functionally at 11. Wait, can I just kill you? 8 damage is 25. Yeah, you're just dead. And I won the fight. Okay, cool. No damage taken. Cloak and Dagger not taking that. Alright, Elite time. Just 2 more fights left. We've got this Elite fight and the final boss of this run. There's also a true final boss, but I have chosen not to go that route for this run, so we will not be fighting him. True final boss is very, very difficult. And I have beaten him, but, you know, I don't need to beat him. I did it once. Been there, done that. Don't need to do it again. Okay. I've already killed one of these things before, so I'm not too worried about this fight. It was not easy, granted. This is a bit of a difficult fight, but, you know, I should be fine. I should be fine. Let's backflip. No Corpse Explosion, sadly. Let's Cloud. Let's neutralize you. Oh yeah, every 10 attacks. I should really late in a Slay the Spire run, there's so many things to keep a track of. I should keep track of the Nunchaku relic, because when it gets up to 10, that means I'm going to get more energy to play with that turn, and that's a big deal. Let's play you, and let's Poison Stab, and hopefully draw a Corpse Explosion next turn. I actually think I don't want to kill the sword right now, because I want to Corpse Explosion. I could have played 1,000 Cuts and probably should have, but unfortunately I did not. There's a Corpse Explosion. Lovely. So you take that. Footwork, Flying Knee, you up there. Oh, hey. And then I would like to keep well-laid plans, but wait. Oh, I know, yeah, definitely play well-laid plans. No question. So then all the swords die, which is excellent. She's going to summon a fourth one. And now she's threatening me for a lot of damage, and that is sad. But I have a ton of energy to play with, so let's tank up. She's threatening 32. And the sword is also threatening an additional 9. How much block can I throw on myself? 8, 16, 27. Yeah, I can actually totally block this. If I play Corpse Explosion, though, then I can only throw on 19 block, 39. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, that's fine. Let's Corpse Explosion you. Let's block and block. Cool. She's going to try and summon another sword. That sword is going to try to kill me. Let's Noxious Fumes, because that card is ridiculous. Kill that sword. 1,000 Cuts or Bouncing Flask. Let's set up Cuts, I think. Yeah, let's set up Cuts and damage her. And I'm going to want to keep the Corpse Explosion because she's going to summon dudes. Maybe that's not great, though. I don't know. She's going to summon... okay. So, lots of damage coming, but, you know, I have ways to deal with that. I have block. 24... So I have 27, 24. I can take some damage. You know what? I'm going to Corpse Explode you. And take a little damage voluntarily. Because I think that's worth it. Alright, take care, Arthur. I don't know if you're still watching. You probably left, but glad you popped in. Alright, so she's threatening. Okay, this is more manageable. She's threatening, but you know, it's not going to be too bad. Oh, that was... Drew 2 wounds. That's bad. But hey, it's going to happen in this fight. Yeah, sadly, I've not been able to pile a lot of poison on her up to this point. But I don't think it's too late for that, though. I should be fine. She's at 67 health. Okay, she's not even going to attack me this turn, so we're in business, boys. Let's ramp up that poison. Wow, that was unlucky, but it didn't matter because she's dead anyway. Alright, I thought for a second that was going to be real. I used Bouncing Flask, and it did not hit the chick even once. It was a 50-50 each time. But it didn't matter because I forgot about 1,000 Cuts, and that means she takes damage anyway. So that puts her into kill range. Sweet. So, wow, I am doing really well. So, get the letter opener as my relic, and I'm not going to take another dodge and roll. Alright, so my question for the final boss fight is, do I want to heal 19 health and go up to full against the two? It's by the way, it's the donut thing and the diamond thing. I don't remember what they're called. I could upgrade something instead. The thing is, I do already have the tongs, the warped tongs, so upgrading things is less important. But so do I value 19 health or a guaranteed upgrade is the question.
Do you still have Lizard Tail?
I do still have Lizard Tail, so maybe the upgrade because
yeah, I would upgrade 1,000 Cuts then.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's where I was going with that. All right, this fight again. I am hitting like everything favorable because I think this is going to be like the easiest of the potential final bosses. Because Corpse Explosion, like I only need to kill one of them. Totally. Donu and Deka are their names. I tend to forget that. Okay. So, yeah, I think this is a pretty solid start. Oh yeah, I forgot that they are, they do start with some artifact, but that shouldn't be the end of the world. Let's block up. I'm going to take 4 damage, but that's kind of fine. Well, I'm surprised. I've really not needed my potions at all. This has been an incredibly smooth run. Let's see here. Let's play footwork. Let's play backflip. Hopefully, still no 1,000 cuts, unfortunately. Well-laid plans is nice.
Corpse Explosion, by the way, it removes 2 charges, because there's the debuff for the poison and then also the debuff for the explosion.
Yeah, you're right. He didn't take the poison, but he took the explosion. I noticed that. I didn't say it out loud, but I noticed it. I'm thinking Bouncing Flask here instead of another Corpse Explosion because, more poison. Alternatively, I could Poison Stab Strike, but no, I think Bouncing Flask is better. Let's stack that poison on. Well-laid plans, I think probably Poison Stab is worth keeping. Actually, I like to have, no, I don't need to keep the block. I want to be more offensive because I have margin for error in terms of taking damage. There's the 1,000 cuts. Let's play that right away. Crippling Cloud. Are you weak right now? No, you're not. So I want to weaken you. I'm going to take some damage here, but I can afford to, so I'm not terribly sad about that. Flying Knee or Poison Stab? I think probably the Poison Stab. So I take 11. That's kind of okay. Man, the Tungsten Rod I'm sure has saved me a lot of HP. I have not struggled at all with HP. I haven't been thinking about it that much, but in hindsight, it's really good. And the Ginger is also good. This has just been a very excellent run. I don't see any way that I'm going to lose this fight. Let's backflip. Another Bouncing Flask. Bouncing Flask is not the best because I really only need to kill one of these guys. I don't need to kill both of them. So we'll dodge and roll. We'll Poison Blade, whatever you call that thing. And then I guess Corpse Explosion Plus. I will take some damage, but the alternative is Defend Strike. I'll be weird. I'll just play the Defend and play Corpse Explosion next turn if I want to. Probably wrong, but hey, I did it. Okay, weaken you. So now you're threatening 26. Yeah, this is fine. Keep the block. And I don't believe these guys will heal each other at all. They just increase their strength. So I'm not terribly worried about them getting rid of their poison. He's threatening 42, which is not nothing. But I have enough blocks, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Corpse Explosion on you. And a strike. A humble little strike. I'm going to take damage, but that's okay. I believe I win the game. Oh, in 2 turns I win the game. So, all I gotta do is tank up. And why not, throw on a 4th Corpse Explosion just to rub it in. Alright, we are finally wrapping up this run and this stream. I kind of wanted to do a Watcher run today, but this run went so well that I wound up not. Because it's just, everything worked out. Just rubbing it in at this point. And that's it! That's a victory! I have beaten Ascension 8 with Silent. And that is going to be the end of the stream. I have been streaming for close to 3 hours now. It has been a lovely stream. I definitely want to stream more Slay the Spire. This has been a wonderful success, in my opinion. And there you go. Thanks to all who joined in on this stream today, watching, commenting, even just looking without saying anything and letting me know you were there. It's been a lot of fun. Definitely want to do this again. Maybe I'll make this a Saturday thing. Maybe it'll be Saturday Slay the Spires or something. I don't know. Anything's possible. I believe I think next time I play next week I will have a Watcher run, play a run as the Watcher on Ascension level 10. Other than that, that will probably be next Saturday. I mean, maybe I could choose to do it on a weeknight, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Thank you for the compliment, Jimbo. Otherwise, tomorrow at 2 at my normal stream time, I'm going to be playing Pokemon Stadium 2 Blindfold Challenge Cup. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to get to see me mess up and also hopefully play well and impress you. But hope to see any and all of you there. I've been Samurai Sam, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day and weekend, and have a good one, everybody.